did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was...
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I am on time. Can you believe it? I'm actually on time for once. I'm attached to the fucking headset as well because unfortunately my batteries are dying because I use it too much. Who have we got in the stream? So first of all on YouTube we've got Holy Macaroni, Pin Plays, and CJ Shadow, and Pam as well, and some other people lurking. How you doing? And on Twitch, yes, I'm streaming on two different things at the same time. We've got Trevelyan. Hello. Trevelyan, Lonely Girl, Dark, Gravy, Peon, Grim, Bupu or Bepu, or I don't know how you say it. Hello there. Greg, Turtle Swatter, Zero Dead, Shady McMilkman, CGI Shadows on both platforms. I'm the Knight. We've also got Zach on YouTube as well. Back to Twitch. I'm the Knight. Thank you for the resub. Scortilia Gaming, White Tiger, Pauline, Pad 63, Candid Rogue even, Smooch. I'm trying to scroll through the fucking people. Hold on. Damn, Buckhood Guy, Amber Daylight, and Tash. Amber, did you bring a Restio staff? And also I need to refresh my stream, so now I can get drops as well. I know this is about Lazy Talk, but if you have time, can you touch on thoughts about Barb Trap, Velith, and a general build around that for a Mag Sorc? I would love to be able to do that, but unfortunately that is unscalable because there's so many positive, not positives, because there's so many possibilities in the game. We could be there a long time talking about that, and I've got 2 chats to read. So my short answer for that would be, if in doubt, try it out. However, if you want a more in-depth approach to that kind of stuff, you can do one of 2 things. I've got loads of builds on the channel that kind of explain that stuff anyway. You might find something that helps you. Failing that, I do have one-to-ones on Patreon where I can actually take a whole hour and help people with their stuff. But I have to be mindful that this is like 300 people on Twitch on and off. That keeps jumping. And other people on YouTube. So straight answers I can give, that doesn't have a straight answer. But yeah, give it a go, dude. At the end of the day, there's so many possibilities in the game. If you don't try, you don't have the results. If I have the results, however, I can tell you. And that one is very unique, and I don't really have anything to say on it. However, I can say that that particular set will boost the trap, and it will just not boost your light and heavy attack. So that's obvious. Who have we got? My drops are working. Brilliant. Thank fuck for that. Hello, motherfucker, as well. Zero Dead is streaking for the 10th time today, or 10th time this week, or whenever the fuck it was. Karate Kid, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, Zero is naked again. Zero's always naked. Eagles and Funky Monkey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Zach is lurking, no problem. Mike Macon is in the chat. Be careful, the mods are awake, people. They are awake. So, well, we don't need to worry about that, because the people that think I'm rude, as a personality trait, don't turn up anyway. So we don't have to ban anyone today. Brilliant. Right, quick question for the chats. There's 2 chats. 2, that's 4. Get rid of that one. Does anyone have the Lazy Sorc fully created on PC EU yet? The new one. Not the old one, but trying to get it. Do you have it done? On PC EU. Concussion set, nice idea. You should see the fucking concussion. I showed it off yesterday on stream. We had 2 focused efforts up until Arc 9, then we got the 3rd. So for 5 all the way to 9, we only had 2, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Prime's offering Fallout 2. Is it worth using my hard drive for it? Yes. I finished both new dungeons on Vet today. New skin is nice as fuck. Yes, it is. I would actually say awake. This was the first build I would follow the rotation years later, and now I pass pretty good. Big Block, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ionic Gaming, welcome to the stream as well. Kyle, also welcome. So I finally caught you on stream. You have indeed. This is true. I hope it's solo infinite archive and another required and not another required healer. No, you can do it on your own if you want. Nothing is required. X4, aka James, thank you for the resub. You're a legend. Aura, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I wish mine isn't ready yet. Rip. Okay, so no one's got theirs ready yet. No one. How? You've had all day. I did mine yesterday in the afternoon. Yeah, well, you do this for a job. True, I do. I'm glad you acknowledged that. Although in higher arcs, I'd still get full defense CP nodes. So, that's what I failed with yesterday. I encourage people on a DPS to make sure they build for survival along the way. Because inevitably, your DPS is going to plateau anyway. And as long as you can survive, you can kill it. But it got to 2 o'clock in the morning. We were on Arc 9. I didn't take any defensive bonuses at fucking all. So the good thing that happened yesterday is that because I took no defensive bonuses, we inevitably died and I got to leave the stream. If I had taken defensive bonuses and I had the extra life from the secrets that I haven't finished on this server, I don't know if I'd have gotten to bed. So that's a real world problem to have and not complain about. 2 new dungeons and new achievements, so no time yet. Rip indeed. Well, the new dungeon, you've been in there, so you could have got some of the set. I actually ran it 5 times on normal and basically filled it. Where the fuck is it? I say filled it. I got the pieces I needed. And this was yesterday. Yes, I know there's other stuff to do, but I've been on the PTS for 6 fucking weeks. I've seen most of it anyway. Not that it's a bad thing, but I've got other things I have to focus on. So, where's it gone? The new stuff. That's DLC zones, DLC dungeons. This server, I've got fuck all done. So that there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 2 more runs of each of those boss types will fill all of the armor. It's really fucking quick to fill the armor because the weapons you have to get the last boss, or lucky with trash, or lucky with chests. The armor drops from specific bosses. You don't even need to kill the last boss. In fact, you can kill everything but the last boss and just reset. 4 or 5 runs, you'll have everything you need.
Drinks all around.
I haven't got the right traits though. They're all sturdy. So Zion Mike needs a note to give to his work so he can stay home and work on Infinite Archive Sorc. That he can still get paid. Can you work on that? Yes, he can work from home. There was a massive message there and it has been removed from the moderator. So I have no idea what the fuck that was. Rip. Wanker, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad when I was in bed, someone get that mic making a coffee stat. He does need a coffee. Thank you for the follow. If something I swore I never would do, I made a healer and I healed a vet trial the second time out. Did you like it though? Was it good? I noticed that the previous Lazy Sorc build, health reduced by about 2k since update 41. Did I miss something in the patch notes? Yes. So the passive bonus to increased 8% health for just being a sorcerer and having a Daedric summoning ability active or on your bar, that went away. They replaced They replaced it with if you have a pet, you have more health. If you don't have a pet, you have more mag and stam. That is in the sorcerer video that I released a couple of weeks ago explaining the new Sorc changes. Lena, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That is also in the new Lazy Sorc video as well. So if you've watched the Infinite Archive Lazy Sorc video, I will link that in YouTube, and in Twitch someone can put Infinite Sorc. That is there. In fact, I'll link it for you as well because I've already got it on copy and pasta. Cheers, Eagles, no worries. Man, I went into the new dungeon, not for the first boss, and the other 3 people quit. People are weak, that's why. Good BM and Fless and Lena, welcome to the stream. Do we have anyone on PCEU that has taken the time to create and finish the new Lazy Sorc yet? Have you done it? Oh, yeah. So here are your options. Of course you haven't, Smooch, you don't even live there. I will take a brand new, fully completed Lazy Sorc for the purpose of science, or a tank. Thank you very much. I'll take a Lazy Sorc, that the new version only, or a tank. Whisper me in-game, PCEU. Because of science. I either want someone to hold on to shit so I can smack it, or I want to tag team with another infinite Lazy Sorc. Give us a chance, precious. I know, I can hear that in my head. HG Wells, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'll only just finish Orsinium. Good. That means you got your pet and your, not your pet, your mount, which is mega. Speaking of pets, I unlocked my crown crates on this particular server earlier, and I got a cat. So that won't be used. Maurice, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Any tips on how to power level Scryan, get the 1-bar ring faster? So while I don't encourage actual power leveling in leveling, skill lines is a little different. So, yes. This is common knowledge, but if you don't know it, then it's not common to you. Artaeum. That is the only zone available that does not have any enemies at all, except, I think, the Ivia place. Here. Go here and just spam scrying. Over and over and over. Pick one up, another one will appear, pick it up, another one will appear, over and over and over and over. Boring as that may be, don't look at the bar. You will get there. You'll make about 200k along the way, and you're guaranteed to have no interaction with enemies. It's fucking short. It's a really small area, so you don't have to run far. It's not hard to find. Once you get onto a routine of it, and you start looping around the same ones over and over, you know where they keep spawning. It's really, really fucking easy. Mind-numbingly boring, possibly, but very easy. I do have to get 3 times Juffy Visions per run, or is it unlocked in perpetuity? I can't even say words. Perpetuity when you get it. No. You need to get 3 of the same set. So Ferocious Support, Ferocious Strikes, and Ferocious whatever the fucking other one is. Can't remember what it's called. There's 3 of them. Fortification, that one. So once you've got all 3, then your verses have a chance to be the transformation. You have to unlock the 3 visions, and then throughout the rest of your run, you could get a chance to spawn it. Live on, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't be Deadclaw, Odin, and someone else just joined. Where the fuck did you go? I've lost it. Welcome anyway. Tank! James is coming on the tank. Let's go, James. So, per run. Yes, per run. It's not every single time you go in there, otherwise that would be too easy. It'd be awesome, but it would also be too easy. So, people, Thursday, I've got a stream takeover, so I'll be on whatever server I'm on. Friday, I intend to also try and introduce someone from the audience. Thank you for the raid! Someone from the audience on a fully constructed Lazy Sorc from the Infinite Archive version. Put Infinite Sorc in the chat. There's the build. If it's going to be on first come, first serve, so don't whisper me before I ask. But when I get on stream on Friday, when I ask, if anyone's ready, the first whisper is going to get it. So someone have it ready. What up, Zion Ninja? Slayer Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Holy quack. Oh, damn, I just said your catchphrase. Put on a movie to do your scrying makes it much easier. It does. Or do something. Just do something. Wiggle your toes. Per run. Yes. Mother Ducky needs a shout out in the chat if it's not done already. I need to find some more tripods because I am not going to have enough for this stream. And I also need to open plunder skulls that I keep forgetting to open because they're in my inventory forever. Wonder how it compares to Storm Curse Monolith. Oh shit. Thank you very much for the sub. Massively appreciated. Beer and cake in the chat. I know people love to look at something on paper and go, well, I know what's better. Trust me. It took weeks and weeks of testing and optimizing in order to make it do what it does. There are millions of other options, but I would highly recommend that you actually try the fully functioning designed build in its full version before you try adjusting things. Because if you try to adjust stuff and you end up with a hot mess, you're going to wonder why. Can you use those sets on a sorcerer? Yes, of course you can. But it's going to be a very different outcome. How do you still have plunder skulls? Because I don't open the fucking things. I'm going to get a really big XP. No, I'll use the normal one. I'll get another one halfway through. I need to get some potions. I keep forgetting. I've been doing a bit of advertising for you in the last week. I was various dungeons and trials with a lazy Sorc and was asked often, how do I do such brutal damage? You don't do brutal damage. The internet said you don't. That's mega, Maurice. Well done. Dragon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Very cool gold ninja star, by the way. Simply said, watch Designer Gaming. Thank you very, very much. Don't sit out on Facebook, though. Shit canoes are trying really hard to sabotage, and it's exhausting. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. You post something to help people, and then all it gets is just shit canoes going, meh, he's a bad person. He's evil. He's not very nice to his fans. I disagree. Jaren, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I could give away a purple chicken, just so nice people have stuff. But then I'd get accused of just trying to make amends. So, fuck it, you can't have one. Just remember, Zyno quit ESO a while ago. I did. I played Warframe full-time for one whole stream. I don't think you're very nice. I'm not very nice. Not very nice at all. Because I'm honest, and honest people aren't nice. Because people's feelings contribute to their actual agenda rather than appreciating the outcome as an honest answer. That's the wrong one. I need Essence of Health. Imagine someone trying to shut you down, and you explain to them how that's not okay and they're wrong, and then you being the bad guy. We love the abuse. I don't abuse you. I have fun. I don't care if you don't. I'm joking. 147k! It's a good job I'm rich on this server. Oh my god, that's absolutely ridiculous. I do not agree with paying that price, but we're here for entertainment, so there you go. Enjoy your fucking money, you stuck-up prick. That's not personal. It's expensive over the whole server. But, I mean, it's relative, because at the end of the day, you have different prices for everything. So, what you might sell on console for 5k might sell here for 100k, so it balances out eventually. Had solo DPS most of Vet Coral Ari and Scrivener's Hall past week. Lazy Sword absolutely for the win. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. That is the wrong potion. That needs to go on here. Right. James, don't be dead. That's the rule. Don't be dead. You need to taunt stuff so I don't get punched in the back of the face, because I am not getting defensive bonuses. I'm deliberately not. Ravicus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How do you still have Plunder Skulls? Fuck off. Because I do. I have them on multiple characters on multiple different servers. I think I've still got some from last year on Xbox. Because most of the time on other servers, unless it's a release, I'm doing one-to-one stream takeovers, that kind of stuff. So I'm not really focused on what's in the bags. I have a character, I use it, I do the content. On my main server, I worry about what's in the bank. That's different. So that character has basically looted stuff and sold stuff and then just carried on. Every time the bags get full, I just sell shit and I don't bother opening the special boxes. Except I did need transmute stones because all these are sturdy, look. Well fitted, actually I lied, well fitted. Infused, sturdy, 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 sturdy. And then that one is not bloodthirsty, but it should be. Let's go! What are you using? 46.45k health. Sword and board on the back. Swap bars. Is he Nature's Bounty? You said ninjas? Let's go. Everyone had already said 100 times I love the new Lazy Sword video. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Some people have tried to convince you not to use it because, oh my god, you need to focus efforts, otherwise it's shit. No, it's still fine. It's just great if you get it. Half the fun in Infinite Archive is chasing buffs so that you're OP as fuck. Concussion. Splat. I don't even need to do anything. Watch, they'll just die. I want ferocious support. We need beer and cake in the chat, by the way, people, for RNGesus. I need ferocious support Ferocious Strikes. 4 focused efforts would be nice. And then Scorch and Support. The rest, I don't give a fuck. Imagine creating a build for Infinite Archives to take advantage of the things in the Infinite Archive. Right? Imagine that. Not even real content. What the fuck does that mean when it's at home? Prop Watch, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Looking forward to the next build. So much potential. Dude, no spoilers in the slightest. Not even a hint. You're not allowed to do that to the audience. That's secret for people that have access. But for those that do, enjoy. It's there until Thursday. Also, Prop Watch. Watch Even. Welcome to the stream. Bob and Weaven, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I know how you're doing because you were touching grass earlier. You lucky bastard, you. Well done. Whee! Thank you for the shout-outs. You're welcome. I say shout-outs because I'm definitely not going to speak how you speak because it will sound really weird coming from me. Not wishing for everything right off the bat, are we? Yes, we are. We want good luck right away. I have no idea what it is. I'm just excited. Okay, that's fine. You're allowed to do that. I have to put disclaimers out there because a couple of people joined Patreon recently, and I know that they're seeing the new early access stuff. And rules are quite clear, but I have to make sure that people don't spill, because otherwise that would shit everyone out of their perks. But Prop Watch, you're gonna fucking love it. It's a Warden, that's all I'm saying. Lazy Sorc needs a one-shot kill, global cooldown, no resources used skill. It's got no resources used skill. Look, this is using no resources, and my light attack and heavy attack is using no resources. I can't run out. Fire Orb, yes. Message was deleted by Slayer. Beat Boop was apparently spamming. Why do you always get called out for spam, dude? I know Zai doesn't say shouty or duckies or dungees. No, because that would be not me. I'm not going to enforce your catchphrase. It would sound really weird from me. You would facepalm because it would sound a bit orcs. Making a build for Infinite Archive. It doesn't consider trifecta, no dev speed runs for trials, head explodes, total meltdown. Right? I've made content for all content for years. Then we get new content, and I make content for that content, and that makes me bad. Oh. Well, maybe I should do nothing then. Yeah, maybe you should. What, mate? In other words, I need to get some more gems. You do. This is true. I'm going to check that in a minute. Red already. Is that enough emotes? That might be. Miss Brick, welcome to the stream. Shout out for Miss Brick in the chat, please. Oh, that's a tough one. So that one technically I need so that burning is stronger, but that one makes my glyph stronger, which makes everything stronger. So we're taking that. This is fetch. Oh my god. Imagine if I said that in the voice you really wanted to hear it in. We're not doing that. That is as uncomfortable as it sounds. Boing. I love having a Warden in the room that can give me more health to make me less squishier. Tiny Drop Bear, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I totally missed my fucking Wall of Elements. Aimed that into a corner of Gratwood somewhere. There's a really salty Nordic Bathers towel wearer in Gratwood somewhere going, where the fuck did that lightning come from? 20 away from 100. That is what 80 is. You're right. Unless, of course, you're looking at it the other way, in which case it's not. It's 20 away from 60, because you can only have one. Nightbot, thou art a what? A selfish bitch, love you. Slayer gets nuked all the time by the bot. Notice how he didn't have a rage quit fit and throw his fucking toys at the wall and leave. Fully understands that rules are rules, and the bot sometimes just gets confused. Just built your Lazy Sorc 1 bar build, love it. Mafia, thank you very much for joining. Blind illusions. Hey Zai, how are you and the ninjas and stuff and things been? Stuff and things have been a bit shit. IRL. But everything else pretty good. Stream's good. Game's mega. Good shit. Thank you very much for the resub. Massively appreciated. Also, Mafia, which version of the Lazy Sorc are you using? The all content one or the Infinite Archive one? Because the Infinite Archive one came out yesterday. Literally yesterday. That's the one I'm using right now. Beat down, sure, why not? Purple, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Juffy. I've got class embodiment. Oh, that's fucking useless. I'm not even using any class skills apart from the ultimate. I mean, yes, I know. I've got the hardened ward and, of course, the damage shield, but they don't get buffed from that. No. Why are the light attacks delayed? Are lagging. I know, it's fine. Ping was a bit jumpy, but it's gone back to normal now. Get off. Give me something good. I need to watch my wire because I keep tangling the fucking thing up. Yeah, that happened. Tangled wires up. Oh. There's a connection issue. That happened when I moved the USB. Imagine moving a USB and your stream cocks up. It's awkward. Oh, they gave it to me again. They obviously want me to have it. I'll take it. I did all the content one for now. Just bought the new DLC. Have you made a video for the new one? I have. It was released yesterday, so you can still use the same build in Infinite Archive. We have done for months. But I made one that is very specific to it, taking advantage of lots of bonuses that will apply in here, and the fact that status damage was boosted from all sides. So, built more towards that. Why is that fan not pulling me down? It is fucking hot. Let's go, let's go. So either one is absolutely fine, but this one will devastate a room. Would also help if my light attacks actually fired. I think my wire is loose because it keeps giving me kind of delays, almost like it's falling out. I'd say enjoying retirement. Also, the BFG held from 36-36 and VSS missed Godslayer by 1 minute 34 seconds. Fucking hell. You mean you nearly Godslayed on a 1-bar build? You can't do that, Blind Illusions. It's not allowed. That's why it took you 1 minute 34 seconds longer, obviously. Fucking well done, dude. You got your no def at least. Boing. Did you go into the portals? Just humor me. You don't have to go into the portals, but just wondered if you did. I already know what it can do because I'm the one that made it. But did you go in there? We need really good buffs. So far, they're not that good. So no build will be strong, looking good for the also. Thank you. You're welcome. But bear in mind, the whole video needs to be watched in order for you to fully understand it. Just putting the gear on, I mean, you'll do fine, but you won't know why it's built that way. It won't make a lot of sense. You'll just slap gear on and then go, oh, why I've got stuff on. Great. There is a lot of information in that shorter build video, because it's shorter than usual, that underlines why everything is the way it is, how it all works, and how that jigsaw puzzle all comes together. There's a book in the corner. I need that. Hint, no spoilers. No spoilers for what? Lazy Sorc? That one's already released. I'm using it now. Patreon perk 101 session sounds like OnlyFans version of ESO. Sign me up now. Basically, it's not just tied to ESO. So some people just chat for an hour. Some people play other games. Some people play ESO. Some people talk about ESO, ask for help with their builds, like what they should or shouldn't do. And it's not really restricted as long as it's just not weird stuff. It's an hour with a streamer, basically. But yeah, if you put Patreon in the chat, the link is there. For those that do get that perk, by the way, it is up to you to communicate with me and let me know your best times and dates for it. I don't share my schedule, and I won't be, so be very specific with your timings. So, for example, if it's like that Tuesday afternoon with that date at exactly this time, I can say yes or no. Easy peasy. And we go from there. Not in this prog. You didn't do it? Well, were you smashing the deeps, Blind Illusions? Elvin PS, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I need a buff. Archival weaponry. That'll work for Wall of Elements at least. This boss is quite simple, but he does look kind of scary because he puts loads of stuff around the room. Bear in mind, when he's standing completely still, that is a bug. He's supposed to be putting his sword into the ground, just like he does in the dungeon. When that happens, it's going to be 4, 1 second after another, pops under your character of spikes that will kill you, so you need to keep moving. If he's standing completely still, doing absolutely nothing, move. That is in the video, obviously, for the Infinite Archive guide. Crit damage from magical attacks. Sure, why not? Hello there. Harsh, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Will you be available on the 30th of 2030? You can't book that far ahead. Someone else might have that slot. It's for the month, not for that far ahead. Use Lazy Sorc 1 bar in trials. Yes, I use it in absolutely everything, and so does everyone else that uses it. And we've had multiples on stream as well. I think the most we had in VAA once was like 7 of them. It's Mike's main character. Why are you putting that fucking thing on me? Do not put marks on me, James. That's really fucking annoying. That is an add-on, by the way, doing that. We had that issue with Rav once before. So either you click the wrong button, it happens, don't do it again. or you've got an add-on that's conflicting. Turn those off. Please. It's good when you're in a trial, but when there's 2 of you, you really don't need a marker over top of all the millions of enemies that you can see. Battle Cat! Oh, I missed him. It also lags me the fuck out. We found... Oh, I'll explain in a minute. Let's get around this round first. Round this round? Let's finish this round. Remember earlier I said that my light attacks aren't firing properly? There is a conflict with a particular add-on. So whatever it is you're using, James, you got to turn it off. So, I don't remember what it's called. Rav might be able to remind me, so then we can figure out which one he's got on that he needs to turn off for the time being. When I was on a stream takeover with Rav, the buttons kept appearing above people's heads all the time, over and over and over. It took us a week to figure out what the fuck it was, but there was an add-on that was forcibly doing it for him. And, get this, it shouldn't do this because it shouldn't go that far into code, but it was actually lagging me out. His add-on was pinging my character. It was actually conflicting. So, it's not Hodor's. Rav, where are you? You know what it was. We did figure it out. Didn't select any symbol. I know you didn't. There's 2 different ones. Clutch Alerts and something Infinite Archive Helper. It's not Infinite Archive Helper. It'll be Clutch Alerts. Something like that. It's not too bad in other content, but in here, it fucks up really badly because the game can't decide which is the priority target. It hasn't figured all that stuff out yet. Trials, it's easy because you can program that one's important, that one's important. But this is random as fuck. And because the randomness is thrown at you so much, the add-on doesn't know what to fucking do. And it conflicts with other people. I think it's that one. Rav is looking now. Rav will know exactly which one it is because we did figure it out in a 1-to-1. Okay, maybe that's the one that with the ping issues I have a lot of people have been having. Yes, it actually affects the other people in the group. I'm not saying, oh, that author's a bad person. No. Something in that code is messing with that shit. You deselected Crutch. Rav's checking anyway, just in case. But we had it on live stream. We couldn't figure out what the fuck it was. I thought Rav, because he was using the controller, I thought he was just pushing on the D-pad by accident. And when we got into a 1-to-1 later, we realized it was actually... We were going through like 4 or 5 different add-ons to which one it could be. We found the one it was, and everything was fine. I couldn't even find my fucking light attacks. It was mad. So, whoever is the author of that, bear in mind that is a issue that it's having, so you might want to look at that. Body support icons? No, it's not that one. James has changed the one I think it is, so we should be fine. Let's give it a go. Plus some globs, yes. That's not to say we won't still get latency issues occasionally, but that was a big problem. I felt that through the last few rounds already. Stein, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Turns Infinite Archive, Automark, Fabled, Automark, Negative, turn it off. No, turn the whole fucking thing off. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It's still on. It's still on, James. Because so many random events happen, it doesn't perform very well. Yeah, I can't even light attack. That was a number of light attack that happened there. Off topic is our local university. It is clutch alerts. James, whatever that fucking thing is, Rav said clutch alerts. Everyone else is saying crutch. Whatever the fuck it is. That needs to be completely off. And then reload UI so it's completely gone as well. It's possible to get Gold Road released. Necron will be available for ESO Plus. You asked me that the other day. The exact same question. That should be the case, yes. Turn off the add-on completely.
Archive has martial skills. It's a good thing you came along.
How do I turn it off? Oh dear. Go into your add-ons. Hit escape, go down to your add-ons, and you can turn it off completely. Nerf add-ons, indeed. Reload UI for me. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Different keyboard, it feels weird. I wonder how many people are using the add-on that have noticing a lot of input lag lately when grouped. A lot of people do. Because anything that kind of, I don't want to say it, but anything that points stuff out for you so you don't have to put in any effort is popular. And unfortunately, that has got some issues. It fucks with your ping. I was on the PC NA and I couldn't actually cast my skills. It was really bad. Anyway, local university just announced that they are allowing Mexico and Brazil to use football stadium for friendly 103,000 capacity. Needs Spanish and Portuguese lessons stat. Okay, thank you for sharing. What add-on is that you guys are talking about? We're trying to figure it out. Someone say in the chat what it is, because I've said it several times already. Don't run from the ads. I read those don't run add-ons. If you sub through Prime, you can avoid those pesky commercials. You can, or you can go make a cup of tea. So, James, are we done? Reloaded, let's see. Is it off? Go into here. You can go into your little add-ons button here, and you can turn them actually off. Completely off. You uncheck it. Turn off. Absolutely. Do you know what? You play on console anyway, don't you? Dude, turn off everything. Then we won't have any conflicts. Input lag is terrible, even on console. Not saying the problem is directly tied to the add-on, though. No, it is an issue regardless, but this is tied to the add-on. That particular bug is PC only, and that does affect it if that is active in the Infinite Archive. We had 2 whole streams of having that issue. We went into a one-to-one to figure out what it was, and then it was absolutely fine. Unchecked it, perfect. As long as you reloaded, then everything should be fine. Put it back on when Zai's not looking, just to piss him off. Fuck you! Gotta go, wishing you funsies. Smooch, thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves. Was it finger through the paper add-on? Yeah, it was. It doesn't help. It really doesn't. It takes too long to figure out what's going on anyway, because every round is random. Grievance Eye Ninjas. Slaggy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm building up so much ultimate here, waiting for you. Have I asked that before? You have. You asked it last time. I don't think it was last stream, actually. I think it was the one before that you were in. All add-ons are deselected. Back to my roots. Ha! Let's go. Yeah, that one conflicts with Infinite Archive for the other player. I don't know what it's like for the user, but for the other one, it fucks it.
Hello there.
I'm not standing in that bloody circle of dead because I stood in there last time and it killed me in the face. You said hello there.
I love winning.
Don't be dead.
All around.
Hi, Zai Ninjas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Lazy Sorc is nuts. Yes, it is. Have you built it on PCEU yet, Buddha? Does your new Lazy Sorc build an Infinite Archive deal more damage overall than the previous build, or is it just an Infinite Archive thing? In Infinite Archive, if you get the right buffs and bonuses, yes. But in general, no. It's just different. Everything you need to know is in the video, and you definitely haven't had enough time since I've been streaming to watch it all yet. So I would encourage you to watch it. Oh, that's harsh. I need that. I'm taking it. You got it on PCNA? Boo. I'm on all the servers anyway. Don't make a difference. Bet people use that on a PvP to get easy cheap kills. I mean, you probably could. There's probably a way to do it, but I don't know how far that goes. Nor do I care. Because otherwise we end up on a debate about what is and isn't allowed, and it just goes on and on and on. Because then you get people that think that cheating can't be done, and that's exhausting. We had one, not saying that that is a problem, but we had one before that would show you the channel bar for someone sniping from stealth. Yeah, that was dirty. That got deleted. Long time ago, though. So if you're standing there in the middle of a field and no one's around you, you could see the channel bar of a hidden Nightblade trying to wind up a snipe. And you'd perfectly be able to dodge roll it, even though you didn't know it was coming. Because you do. Class embodiment or banner of full resources. That one. We did some work on PCEU this weekend. What level are you on PCE, Buddha? Read the video description, but if I watch it all, I just had it. Yes, it's all in the video. Trust me, the description is just to kind of give you a hint. The actual information is obviously in the thing that I took weeks to prepare. Generally speaking, the description is kind of a quick rundown, mostly just for the search engine. That's it. So people can find exactly what they're looking for. Good to know you read the description, though. Most people don't. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the fart. And drop. Concussion all day long. Yeah, I've got no issues with light attacks now. None at all. Even when the ping spikes from like 60 to 80, still absolutely fine. I play on 6 different servers, 7 if you count PTS, but that's usually a transfer of 2 different ones, depending on how they feel at the time. I can feel the slightest issue, even a slight millisecond of issues when it comes to timing. Because it's all rhythmic anyway once you've got to a certain point and you can understand how to time things. And when it's off, you can feel it. Or at least I can anyway. You'd hope so. I have to teach people how to do it. Level 25? You haven't even tried, dude. Have you played ESO before? Get in there, Buddha. What the fuck? Poor Buddha playing on every server. Oh, I should have took painkillers before the stream. Rip. I got a rat. Let's go.
Chicken attack.
Chicken attack. Oh my god. Let's go. Proper loud. Do, 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 do. Get down, rat. 3, 2, 1, dodge. And again. Splat. But I don't feel bad. My PC is only level 28. Yeah, but you're doing better than Buddha. That's the thing. I mean, your base for comparison is that you've done more. But you got to go get 4 levels just to show Dragon off. Dragon up even. Dragon off. A gun and a character in Tekken. Gotta go. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you very much, HG Wells, for watching. Much appreciated. Get off. YouTube is a bit glitchy at the moment. Do not panic. That will fix itself in a few seconds. It happens every single stream. It's their end, not mine.
Killed her. This version, she's spreading across the books in this archive. There could be hundreds of Thoat Replicanum.
Oh, boo.
When you're finished here,
Pen bonus. That keeps trying to give me the recovery bonus. You'll notice this in the Infinite Archive, right? There's not technically much of a system going on. It's random. But sometimes there will be one buff in particular that will constantly present itself until you fucking take it. That one is going to appear again. I mean, it can appear again anyway by chance, but you watch it keep rotating. So if you want to wipe the slate and get some new buffs, sometimes you have to just pick up the ones you don't want. It's not that I don't want that, it's that I don't need it. I don't need recovery. I can't run out. Miss Medusa, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We need a shout out in the chat, please. No overtime this weekend. That means more time to play ESO. Nice. Whee.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello to you as well. Thank you very much indeed for redeeming your beer tokens. Glenn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I missed one. My bad. Gonna die. Pop. Boing. I need to move this wire out of the way because it is... There we go. That's my spreader. It's getting in the way. I don't use a controller with a wire unless I'm on PC. And it's frustrating because I've got a very limited space. So it keeps getting in the way. Thanks for the shout out. No worries. I'm the forever lurker. We raided you once before, though. True story. I was there. Your redeemed beer tokens help you. They make me giggle. They're funny. Do you mean, are they worth any currency? No. They're fun for you. You collect them from watching lots and you get to use them and press buttons. There is a sound alerts, though, which also works kind of the same way, except you use bits to do it. Lime, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much indeed for the resub. 17 months. You are a legend.
I love winnings. Drinks all
I had to watch some of your odd videos to see how best to build in the update. Yeah, there's a couple of videos. It's not really best way to build. It depends on what you're trying to do because there's too many possibilities. But there are a couple of videos on my YouTube channel recently going over some of the changes to certain class benefits, bonuses, skills, whatever. And Sorcerer and Necro stuff's actually pretty nuts. Nightblade is insane. You said ninjas? Yes. Fire orb. I need to check for books, by the way. Do I have all the books? Clearly not. Sure, I only had like 2 yesterday. Where's my fucking journal? Oh, it's there. It was in the right button. Infinite archive. Where have you gone? Gone past it, haven't I? There it is. Oh, I need 2 more. Then I can buy the special bonus.
Told me to check on you, but I think you can handle it.
Where's the flame orb? Oh, that was the other round. Oh, no, it isn't. It is this round. I thought it was. I need that. That's stupid. Love that skill. Is the Blast Bones update as bad as people say? No, it's not. Not even close. In fact, it's really fucking good. It's just that the same old shit happens. Every single patch, there is a twat out there that has to complain when they don't understand. And they shout so loud that everyone fucking hears it. And it's just a big echo chamber. And everyone says the same thing. None of them know why. None of them know why. They just know that they have to copy it. I made a video about it. It's actually really good. You've now got 2 choices. One that explodes, one that doesn't. And here's a really misunderstood thing about the previous Blast Bones, the flame one. And I put this in the class guide as well. So put Necromancer in the chat if you want to hear more about that. The previous one did flame damage, and the other one does disease damage. Okay, so pound for pound, they're basically the same. Well, it does 50% more damage at range. No. It does 50% more damage up to if it has to travel further. Further than its range. And I've demonstrated this on stream, in build videos, and in the class guide. If you cast it from 0 range, or at 28 meters, the jump and boom is exactly the same. The only time the Necromancer Blast Bones was different is if the target runs, and the skeleton had to run further. If it has to chase the target. So PvP mostly. But the actual damage, the flat boom, was the same. It was just a different damage type. The new Blast Bones, the change to the stam one, if you like, now guarantees disease status effect on impact. Bear in mind, it's area of effect blast. Hitting every single target in area of effect blast with a guaranteed status on every single target. 1 is a lot of damage because disease now does more. And 2, disease status was changed so that on impact, if the status effect applies, it goes bang. So if you hit 6 targets at once with the Blast Bones, the disease is guaranteed, which hits, and the secondary effect is a boom. It's not very dramatic, but you basically get 3 hits in 1. So yeah, it's fucking nuts. But people haven't paid full attention to it, they haven't tested properly, and they haven't fully understood the original morph that they were using all along. The other change to the flame one, however, if you want to build for more dots and you don't want to mess around with that click, stop, or cast, stops, and just carry on again for like every fucking 2 skills, like light hit, fire, light hit, fire, then you can take advantage of the other one. It's up to you. So they've given 2 different playstyles a choice. I'm not going to say that the way I heard it, Shapeless, although I think it was intended that way. Hello, how you doing? I think you just misdoubtfied the fuck out of me. That's all I can hear. The way that you've written that, all I can hear is hello when Miss Doubtfire peeks his fucking head up from around the corner with a cake on his face.
Hello there.
Brilliant. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, if you put YouTube in the chat on Twitch, go through my most recent videos. There's a Necromancer video explaining how the Blast Bones works, and I actually demonstrate it as well. It's really fucking nice. Boing. You don't even have to build for status for that because it's guaranteed. They've inflated the fucking damage. And for PvP applications, since people would be mad about people running away and the big one not hitting as hard as it used to because it doesn't do that anymore, Defile was changed also. I mean, it's guaranteed for a start. So you do Defile on impact. You do minor Defile from disease anyway, so you get both of them. And it actually lessens the healing done, wait for it, and damage shield strength of the target. So it affects their damage shields and their healing capabilities. So it's pretty fucking nuts. Again, it's very easy to find the wrong information from people that are shouting as a copy from somebody else and they don't know why. Every single patch, someone panics about something, the lemons panic and lock in step every single patch. Yeah, like the bubbles. I'm going to press it. Bubbles! I love the bubbles! Who remembers healing bubbles? Who remembers that you had to cast one and another and another and another and another, and people could only take one synergy from each bubble, and most healers had no resources? Imagine that. Remember that? They changed it so the bubble can travel in a straight line much slower. You only have to cast one and everyone can take the synergy. Best change to that skill fucking ever. There was a legitimate, absolute fucking bullshit. I can't believe people are this precious. There was a legitimate fucking petition to get it changed while it was in its testing phases. That is desperately sad. And it was from the people that were claiming healers are dead now. One, it made them better. And two, those are the people that also said healers aren't needed. Well, if they're not needed, why do you fucking care? That is real. That really happened. So, Zoned's rude. No, I speak the truth. You just don't like it. What is balance? PB, don't hurt me. No more. Oh my god, you got loads of songs today. How you doing, Shapeless, by the way? I did say hi to you a minute ago, actually. Back Quanta, how you doing? Great change. It was one of the best changes they ever made to any of the skills. It was fucking insane. It was really good. It worked both ways as well. It was really good for the resource management of the healer and really good for resource management for everybody else because multiple people could take the synergy. And they've played on that a bit more since that skill. They've had several skills, not many, but they've had several skills and procs where up to 3 people can take a synergy from the same thing. That was never heard of prior to the bubbles. So watch this space, basically. Outside of that, I think the only one that ever was the blood funnel. So blood altar. Still call it funnel. Blood altar. Need a wah sound? To get a wambulance. Maybe I should get one of those alerts. That would be amazing. You mean this one? Point out the obvious truth to us. I feel so disrespected right now. It's a good job I'm used to it, right? You disrespect your fans. Oh, you precious twat. I'll take it. Ferocious support. Brilliant. Now I've got to bleed on everything. Yes, that one. Zero loves that one. Orbs used to be extremely resource heavy for a healer to use. Was good, but just spamming all the time. Yeah, basically, you had no time to cast anything else because you were desperately trying to spam bubbles because people were complaining that you weren't giving them enough resources. I mean, manage your own resources for one. And secondly, the healer's fucking trying. There were bubbles fucking everywhere. But now it's much less clutter. Much less callback to the server for the game to have to deal with, and so much easier for everyone. It was a good accessibility option, to be fair, as far as that skill is concerned. But yeah, here we are. And guess what happened? The same that happened to every single patch. The people that made the noise in the first place, that caused the uproars, just disappear and act like nothing's happened and are not accountable for their actions, causing fucking panic trains on purpose for self-validation and then just disappear like it never ever existed. And it's hilarious that we live in a world now where all these toxic people are shouting about accountability but they're never accountable for anything. It's exhausting. And every single patch, note by the way, I'm not saying names, so that's quite obvious that I'm talking around the subject rather than directing it at individuals. So before anyone tries to turn it into a shit canoe fest, I'm quite clear about what I'm saying. Every single patch, ever since the first one, there's been a train somewhere woo-wooing louder than all the rest. And it's filled with either panic or misinformation or a combination of the two. Using bubbles, right? Is it a Dango, bro? Have you looked at a pop lock in PvP? Have you looked at pop lock full stop? Remember I said the other day when someone went, oh, it's a dead game? And I said, no, it's not, because the servers actually get full. In Discord today, we even saw it. Turtle Swatter, actually, I don't want to call you out, but you're there. Actually logged out of the game to go and do something. Came back and had to wait in a 37-minute queue because the server was full at prime time. Full. Not busy. Not just prime time. Full. They're new servers. They're new. 10 years after release, the new, improved, higher capacity, higher performing servers that were issued last year were full. That is the opposite of dead. That is thriving. Frustrating as that is, that's a good thing. You saw that? But panicking is fun. Where else do you get to run around in circles screaming at the top of your lungs? I don't know. On a really high roof somewhere. Gravy's got to go. No worries, Gravy. Thank you for watching. Period King. Oh, dear. Reanimate NPC, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I meant to say hi to you a minute ago. I saw you say hello. Don't worry, I did spot it. Thank you for the follow. I've got no focused efforts yet. I've got the fucking bleed, though. And a burning bonus, which is nice. Greetings and salutations, Master Zion, the Node Ninjas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tally's in the chat on YouTube. Do. Sorry, Evelyn, just ignoring all the cries, but Reddit was blown up. Should have known better. Yeah, basically, when you hear that sound, which kind of sounds like Morpheus is fighting Neo, and everyone jumps over the table to see what's happening. Yeah, that normally means that nothing really is happening. I know we all want to see the fight, but there isn't one. There's just loads of noise.
Less egregiously hostile here.
If you don't like something, you don't have to like it. But you do need to give valid feedback if you intend to talk about it, or shout about it, or complain about it.
Listen!
A complaint about something can be delivered in a very valid way. You can make it so it's actual feedback, and you can say, do you know what? I really don't like this. I protest. I really don't like this because... And give an example as to why to the devs. But just going, that's shit. Fix your fucking game. Oh, you lack capacity. You really do. Listening in the car while it's out and about. Listen, I did listen. It's exhausting when people do that because it spreads so quickly. Stupid spreads really fast. Make your own decisions based on your own experience. Don't live through other people's because you don't have any if you only do that. That was difficult to say. Words are hard. Mistigan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know. I heard the tears of the naysayers flooded Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil was founded on tears, dude. Because only the people that want to win are the ones allowed to win. And if someone wants to face you and wants to win too, they're not allowed to want to win or win because you wanted to win first. So there. If you win, that's great. And if you lose, it's not fair. Didn't you learn this? There's no vaccine for stupid. No, there isn't. The frustrating thing isn't the fact that stupid people exist. The frustrating fact isn't that stupid people scream on the internet. I don't care that people scream on the internet. I give a shit about the fact that unsuspecting, not quite so stupid people get sucked into it and catch stupid. Focused efforts. Yes! You don't PvP? I just pulled my wire out. Don't do that. True story, indeed. Even Zion Ninjas, how you doing, Skellington? I think I said hi to you already. I did actually say hi to you there. There's your name up on that part of the screen. Stupid is highly contagious at times for certain people. It is. Some people are very, very susceptible to that disease. I'm not saying everyone has to be a fucking rocket scientist. Imagine that. If everyone's a rocket scientist, we'd have no one in Tesco's. I couldn't get a pie. Fuck that. That's bad. That's bad for the economy and life. So we've got to have lots of different people from lots of different places with lots of different abilities and lots of different levels of intelligence. It makes perfect sense for the sake of balance. But when people that aren't dumb are manipulated and controlled by dumb and then they end up catching it, that's a different thing entirely. That's frustrating. Babies cry, gamers adapt. Yeah, and I love the term that you've used there because you're talking about the people that are gamers, not the ones that claim to be because they have a game. Or because they have an achievement that they got once really, really fast and now they're apparently good at everything. There is a difference. Equalize the game and welcome to the stream. Wrong way. Everything's going to melt now because I've got focused efforts. One. This would be incredible for us. We're going? I don't even know what you've got. If you get focused efforts, you've got to tell me. Because I want to see how good your RNG is as well. Note, by the way, I said that in the Lazy Sorc video. If you watched it all the way to the end, you know this anyway. But I said in the video, let me know in the comment section how many focused efforts you've had on the build. Because my RNG sucks. And I want to know if my game is rigged versus yours. And below 50 Battleground, go after 50, bye-bye PvP. Fair enough. Each to their own. You don't have to play it. Regardless of what people try to tell you. Your game, do what you want. Really excited about the new DLC. Haven't had a chance to play it yet because it started over on PC. Finally made a switch from Xbox. How the community completely different on PC and A. I'm looking forward to seeing how different the game plays in both PvE and PvP. It's the same. Same game. Different people with different names, and they live in different houses. That's it. The game is the same. I'm on PC right now. I play on every single server, so I have an abundance of experience in all those areas, and I can safely tell you the game at base is the same. That's like having two coffee shops that are identical to each other, one on one side of the city, one on the other side of the city, and they've just got different people in there. The coffee's the same. Shit. That one. Let's go. Yeah, but you're add-ons. I'm not talking about that. And that is not base game either, or DLC, or chapter. They are made by players. That's different. The good thing you'll have, Grizzly, is that you've got experience elsewhere. So your knowledge that you already have will offer a new perspective when you start again. Don't put milk in the coffee. Do not. Do not put milk in the coffee. I used to have it, but not anymore. Not for years. It taints it. Night158, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shit is melting now. Oh, I thought I was going to give me another focused effort then. I should be so fucking lucky. Not a chance. Wishful thinking, though. Battlegrounds once per day for the XP and transmutes. Fair enough. Bear in mind, big tip for those that want alliance points in order to unlock the assault and support skill lines to a higher level. If you like Cyrodiil, go to Cyrodiil. It's up to you. But if you want guaranteed points and that is your only goal, go to Battlegrounds. Even if you lose and you have a really bad day, you are guaranteed points. You get points for losing. In Cyrodiil, if you keep running to a keep and dying before you fucking get there and you can't find a group or you just run to the top of the map, there's nothing going on, you got no points. You get zagged by 50 people every single time you try to step out of your keep, you get no points. You want guaranteed points, go into Battlegrounds. Play as well as you can, even if you die and lose horrendously. Finish the match. You are guaranteed points. It's faster if you win, but it's guaranteed if you lose. Most focused efforts I've had is on my Warden, was doing 150 to 200k DPS pretty much consistently with all the buffs. That's awesome, but the request was on this video in the comment section. With this build, I want to see how many people get. I would say starting over hurts whether you are new or switching or a new player. I would disagree, but then I have a different perspective to you. I'm on 6 servers, so I'm kind of used to it. Grabbing dailies to them. Noise. Thank you for the alert. Savage, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Daft Kitty, I see you there. How you doing? Grab dailies from them too. Yep, you'll get extra points. But regardless, if you just spam those, even if you lose, you'll get points. You can't fail it. Oh, but I lost. Doesn't fucking matter. So when you see shit canoes losing their temper and rage quitting in a Battlegrounds, well, they just lost some points. Wafflocks, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Have a shout out. Only if you don't like, or are new to MMOs. Yeah, basically, if you appreciate the game for what it is, you won't really have a rough time on a new server because you already know what to expect. So you kind of have a head start. But I did do a new player perspective in Infinite Archive for like a week. It's available on Twitch or YouTube on the live tabs for previous videos, like their VODs basically. And you can watch the journey that we kind of demonstrated there.
Hello, motherfucker.
That was fun. Thank you for the hello. Hello, Zion Ninjas. How are we doing tonight, Zai? Not too bad. IRL we won't talk about. On stream though, pretty good. Mighty Bash, yes. Need some new staff. Need some new... I wonder where that was going then. I thought you meant as in need a new staff because you were talking about a build, but you meant you need more people to get stuff done more proper on your channel. Got it. Anyone else having issues with Twitch not giving credit for watching streams? No, and if they do, that's a Twitch issue. Nothing I can do about it. So, can't help, unfortunately. But PvP builds. Oh, I see.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. What bonuses did I get? Oh, Mighty Bash. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Big bleed. This though at number 2? It is, isn't it? thing I was worried about with your build was the resistance and health because it gets smacked around in high arcs. You could explain your thought process. Yeah. Take defensive bonuses. Simple as that. The higher you go, the more defense you're going to need. That's a very privileged problem to have because most people don't get past Arc 1. All of that is in the video though. So if one of the mods or even myself actually, I'll get to it in a minute. I've got a link for it. The new video has everything explained into it. So I don't have to over-explain repeatedly on stream. It is all there. But it's your choice which buffs and bonuses you take. You're only as squishy as the abilities you allow yourself to get hit by. The highest arc you've gotten to, you've gotten... I can't even read that. There's someone bumped the chat. There's a fucking emote in the way. Hold on. I'll do it. There's the Lazy Sorc video. It was released... Lazy. It's the most recent video. It was released yesterday. There you go. Right, I bumped that up. What's the highest arc you've got solo? Does it count if I turned it off and still had 3 lives left? I can go over 10. How far? I have no idea, because when I was doing it, it was like 5 in the morning, and I quit. Then another time, I got way too tired and fucked it up, so that didn't count. Sergio, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. A lot of the time, I don't get an opportunity to just go for it by myself, like full-on try hard, because I'm working all the time. And ironically, in this game. So, I'm doing other stuff. But, bloody far. Boing. The amount of different servers I play on, though, is becoming a bit of a blur. We go as far as we go until the stream is over, and then that's it. Cash it in. Highest with duos. The highest we would have ever got, we turned off the stream with 4 lives left. So, who knows? That could have been fucking anything. Fucking McForearms. At that point, we were on 10, but we had fucking loads left. Again, time is the issue. I don't have time to finish them normally. And again, that's a privileged problem to have, granted. But because I'm doing work all day, scheduled for stream times and all the rest of it, by the time I get really, really far, it's about 3 or 4 in the fucking morning. Everyone in the house is asleep, and I have to turn the stream off, because otherwise I'll keep them awake. So, until I have a proper, legit, try-hard one off-stream, couldn't tell you. No idea. 3, probably. I'll probably die to fucking McForearms twice, and then fall off a cliff. Whee! Who did a raid? Did someone do a raid? Baked, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, don't put the fucking boss on me. Turn away for 1 second, then he drops aggro. That's the thing, because when you ask most people what's the furthest you've been, that's because they're trying to. For me, I don't normally finish it. I normally have to leave. I mean, I've seen from Bomber Metas. That M word is overused so much, usually for validation in front of a group of people that you want to kind of gel with and say the words that they understand. But honestly, there's so many fucking choices in this game, it's not a thing. There's just popular, and people like to copy popular. Gank blades, they don't even know what they're called. Gank is 2 words squashed together and has been for the last fuck knows how many years, regardless of how many people try to make up their own dictionaries. Gank is gang attack. It's when a group of people jump on somebody else. Fuck them up, steal the money, whatever they're doing. It's not a solo person surprising someone. That's a surprise attack. Thank you for the YouTube video. It came in very helpful. You are welcome. You did it in VMA? Nice. Congratulations. Whee! Bugsnat is in the chat. Give it a shout out. Get him dead. I'll take the health bonus. Thank you very much. 48k at the moment. Doesn't last forever, but it's fun. Get him off me. Should have asked what the most popular delusion in Cyrodiil is at the moment. The problem is, right, if you copy everything that everyone else is copying and everyone is exactly the same, do you even know how to counter it? There's so many possibilities in the game. People get hell-bent on one way or no way. Imagine that. You have stuff like Warcraft where it's very linear and you do aim towards a certain best that exists. And then people are like, well, I wish I had more choices. Well, tough, you can't have them. Then you get ESO that's got billions of choices. And you explain that and people are like, no, there's only one. Like, there's only one best. fucking give up. Fucking give up. You want what you can't have, unfortunately. Gang attack is gank, then surprise attack is spank. Sure, why not? Although that doesn't make sense. You missed out some letters at the beginning to put the P in there. That would be a sank. The most popular delusion, thinking you are not going to die. Everyone in PvP dies. Everyone in PvP gets kills. So regardless of how little you think of an individual, they might still kill you, and probably will at some point. And regardless of how highly you think of yourself, you will die. So get over it. Not only that, but if everyone is doing the same thing, you'll just get nerfed anyway. Correct! Because the more popular something gets, the less likely it is that other things get used, and the game is designed to consider an abundance of choice. As soon as choice is taken out of the picture, they will alter things to make things across the board more likely to be used. That is their design, and that is something they will consistently maintain. So learn from your mistakes after the last 10 years of not picking it up yet. But there's so many different builds. Imagine that! So many different things that are best. Are there? Because if anything's even remotely close or equal to a best, then it's not best by definition. Michael explained that in better words. Over to you. Running pillar on every build. The funny thing is I was using that on my Stam DK long before that even became popular. And I was told in my own comment sections, you can probably still find it under one of the original toxicity builds, that is not allowed because that set is shit. Oh, yeah? Shit, is it? I was told that it doesn't apply to the targets because it only hits one and the enemy can avoid it. It's error of effect. Close quarter error of effect, but error of effect. It will hit every single target and a bleed goes on each one. I was told on my comment section that that's not true. And that same individual, which I will not tell you to chase, and I will not say their name because it's just a person on the internet, doesn't need to go any further. They then were seen on other videos using the same stuff, shouting about how good it is. So people are fucking one-sided as shit. I found I clicked the most with Stamblade and Bow, so I spent ages setting up a build I liked. Went 20 kills, 1 death in PvP, was like, yeah, that works for me. Nice! And you're playing the game properly, basically. You've decided what you like the look of and what you like to play, and you've made it work. Congratulations. Currently in the middle of a weight cut. A what? Weight cutting for a fight, streaming. Oh! Currently in the middle of weight cutting for a fight. You mean actual real-life combat. Makes sense. I had no idea where that was going for a second. Streams get me through it. Good! People want about everybody's running the same builds and then try to perpetuate the meta myth. Indeed. I got in trouble for that by a complete stranger because apparently saying anything against that sort of stuff, especially when you're trying to help it, is bad because it makes you toxic to dismiss it. No, it doesn't. It makes you realistic because it doesn't exist. Understanding that something's popular and then stating clearly that something is best when you haven't tried everything is ignorant. You are deliberately ignoring the fact that there are other options that you are not familiar with or experienced with, and considering that they are already definitely not better without proof. You would not be a good lawyer. You would not do well in any form of law, actually. No good cop at all. Evidence doesn't count. Don't need it. And you'd probably get in a lot of trouble if you did wrong things and just tried to wing it with, yeah, it didn't happen. Well, it did. We saw it. Nah, didn't. Oh. Think about it. If there are things you haven't tried, you don't have results. It doesn't mean that the outcome wouldn't be what you predict, but it does mean that you haven't found out yet. Just did VMA deficit for the first time. 560k points. Not even in the top 100. What am I supposed to do? How fast did they run it? First of all, amazing. Congratulations. Secondly, good fucking score. Finally, Maelstrom's been out for about 8 years. People have got good at it. I'm pretty sure you're on the Sorcerer board if that's the case. But you nailed it, dude. Congratulations. That's the thing. I like to point out, obviously, facts about ways that you can improve. So if there is something that somebody's using and they've decided that it can't ever get any better, until you've tried everything, you don't know that. So I consider other possibilities. I look around it and see where else you could add stuff to make it better. That is not a negative. If you find something that does support something to improve it, you have helped that person out. I use this example a lot. Let's say, for example, you're using a DK or a Necromancer or a Nightblade, and you're taking advantage of either poison or disease or both. If you think you're hitting your ceiling DPS currently, which for you might be as high as you can get based on that scenario, if you added Morag Tong to the group, which you haven't done, those poison and disease damage situations or applications will go higher. You have room for improvement. That's not offensive. That's not negative. That is not unhelpful. But as soon as you point something like that out, just to encourage kind of more, you're the bad guy because you're against it. I'm not against anything. I'm saying there's more to learn. And there is. Maurice, other people are using a Game Genie. Fuck me, I haven't seen one of those for years. Fucking Game Genie. Can you still get variants of those for other games, or is it all just console mods now and PC mods? Hello, fellow VMA completionists. Uh-oh. Buddy boy. Don't drop him, dude. I got hit by an ad a minute ago and it's all your fault. Magical madness, let's fucking go. Blue Goblin. He'll die. In fact, if I bleed him, he'll die. No. Bull's gonna die first. I need to get him down. Bull's dead. Oh, that was lucky. Read that already. Caught up with the chat a lot on both YouTube and Twitch today. Come on, focused efforts. Bastard! Magical damage over time effects or another crystalline thingy. I mean, kind of want both. We'll take that. I know I have heaps to learn. I've gotten my skill set up to my stand blade, but I'm still using random gear. Currently grinding for Scrying skill line. Fair enough. The thing is, you're not... You don't need to be in a rush to get any of that done. The game is the same level for every piece of content. So you're not going to get to a certain point where you out-level the content. You're not going to get to a point where the content out-levels you. It's not going anywhere. So enjoy it. Take your time. Well, it's not relevant. Why isn't it relevant? Because you only like the new stuff? You're just used to expansion packs in other games. Not you, Baked. Just people in general. I'm kind of air quoting and paraphrasing what really goes on. In order to be good at a game, generally, you need to first understand its design. And I don't mean you need to be a fucking dev, but at least understand their intention so you can work alongside that and build accordingly, or play accordingly. If the only thing you ever do is copy stuff, which is fine, then you do limit yourself of certain knowledge. Which means when you shout at people that already know stuff, all you're actually doing is shouting. You're not offering any insight. You're not offering a solution to a problem. Does anyone know the requirements for being able to gift crowns again? I don't generally mess with that stuff because I don't want to encourage people to get fucking scammed, so that's out of my hands on that one. I generally don't even discuss it, to be fair. Read that. Also, by the way, current prices, they're player controlled. Worth is whatever the seller is willing to take for it, or whatever the buyer is willing to pay. So that's the wrong way around. Whatever the buyer is willing to pay is what it's worth. The seller can want as much as they want, but it doesn't mean they're going to get it. So yeah, fucked it up to start with. Got it right the second time. It's been a long fucking day. So if someone says, I want to pay 100 gold, and someone's like, well, no, I want 2k. No, 100. I want 2k. You're at a standpoint. That person isn't going to buy from you, and you're not making a sale. So you have to kind of meet in the middle somewhere. The worth is made up. There's no actual going rate. There's just going expectation. Always do sales one-to-one, personal. That way you don't have to argue with the fucking market. Jump through many hoops and then they hope they'll allow you to. Pretty much. One thing for sure, account has to be active for 180 days. Okay. I guess I can do it faster. Played a bit careful so I didn't die, but a bit more practice might be helpful. The thing is, dude, you've got a phenomenal fucking score, and normally that would be enough. But I'm pretty sure you're on the Sorc leaderboard with scores like that being considered low versus the others, so I wouldn't take it personally, dude. You're doing nothing wrong. It's just that people have been playing it try hard every single day for fucking 8 years, and they still want to make sure that they get their weekly rewards because that's their habit. Some people have done writs every day for 10 years. Other people have been playing Maelstrom forever. It's each to their own. So when you're approaching a new system to you that is already dominated by others, it's going to take a while to get in there. Bugsnan with a sub. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. You're a legend. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's not that your score is bad. It is not. It's a very good score. It's just been there a long time and lots of people have had more practice. Out of interest, what is the lowest score on the board? Exsanguinate? With the Infinite Archive, is it worth going into with no foreknowledge? Yes. Or would it be better to watch some YouTube videos first? I would always encourage people to go into content first. It's the same as when you buy a new game. I would encourage people to put the fucking game in the machine, turn it on, and press go. I wouldn't encourage people to go onto YouTube first, because you haven't got any relative experience to make any fucking sense of it yet. So I would always encourage people to go play the fucking... It sounds rude, it's not meant to be. Go play the fucking game, and then when you have queries, or you get stuck, or you wonder how things work afterwards, now that you've got some relative experience, then go looking for help. However, put Infinite in the chat, bookmark that for later. Fart, you deserve... You know what? That sounded weird. Fart, you deserve it. I know what you meant. You meant the sub, right? Lowest score is 589k. Fucking hell. I would imagine a lot of them are the same people as well on multiple different characters, because lots of people did actually make loads and loads of characters just for Maelstrom. All built exactly the same. They transfer the loot over to each character every time they swap, and then they just have like 10 scores from the same class as the same person. Going to try it for me the first time later. Baked, you're going to absolutely fucking love it. The thing is, even creators, when they make content, myself included, first time I go in there, I'm blind. I don't know what to expect. So, do the same. It's fun. But you could deserve a fart as well. Thank you. Much appreciated. Deserve a fart. You deserve a fart. Focused efforts ×2. Not just for fun. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello Zion Ninjas, how is ESO today? Mega. Went in blind, got stuffed by a Khajiit, looked it up on Zion's guide, and then rinse repeat. Fair enough. It's always nice to look up stuff that you don't understand once you've already tried. If you look up stuff you don't understand before you've tried, you're never really playing your game. Yes, I make content. Yes, I make content to help people understand their game. But first and foremost, you've got to try. At least play it before you go looking on how to do it. Because otherwise, you never learn anything, really, by yourself. Sense of achievement is there if you figure it out. Extra help doesn't diminish that. But only ever looking for how do I do that I haven't been in there before, takes half the fun away. Highest number of focused efforts you've gotten on a run with the Lazy Sorc Infinite Archive build. Off stream or on stream? When I say off stream, we're talking PTS, obviously, but off stream or on stream, pal? Because on stream was only yesterday. Because it came out yesterday. Sweet Spitfire, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Either. Why can't you give a straight answer? On or off? You decide. Not both. On or off. There's two options. The third one is not there. It doesn't exist. Please don't interrupt. Please interrupt. Oh my fucking god. James, Torn, please. Thank you. You know you get hella excited when you get one. I like the energy. Thank you very much. I mean, I can answer the question for either, but I'd rather you were just absolute and gave me a straight answer. This is what people expect from me all the time when they offer complex questions. Henry, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're rude to your fans, bro. I'm joking with a regular. Shut up. Off-stream while building it. 4. Off-stream while building it, the most I've had is 4. On stream, since we've only done it once, technically speaking, I had 3, but that was on the last arc yesterday before I left. Prior to that, we had 2 for at least 5 arcs, or 4 arcs. We had none up to 5, then we got 2. I need to repair my shit, because my character is busted. I also need to get in a drink and turn the fan up, because I'm fucking cooking. A bit of melted. Dude, the Patreon Secret Ninjas, which is a higher perk, they did get to see it, and because I did a I'm working, you get to see me work stream on Discord, it was insane. For me, it's useful to watch something and then go and do the thing, then I'm back to watching the video again. I have a ton more value that way. Like the video for Vatashran, man, perfect. Each to their own. I would just normally encourage people to at least try first so they kind of get that, oh, this is new feeling, because otherwise you don't have it. But, I mean, the guides are there. Enjoy. I need to grab a drink and turn the fan up. 1 second.
Wedding. I love weddings. Drinks all around.
Apparently, I forgot that I have the control for my fan on my phone because the actual remote for the fan is missing. So let's hope this is still fucking connected. Otherwise, I am going to cook between these PCs. Who raided? Dean Revamped. Thank you very much for the raid. Have a shout out. Treat yourself. How was your stream? I'm sure it was mega, but tell us anyway. Is that up now? Not really. Fucking thing. That'll do. Hopefully you can't hear that. And if you can, it's tough shit. Right, what do we got? Load of shit. Guild superiority. I picked that. I don't even have guild skills. Go me. I meant to pick rebirth. I pressed the wrong button. Or pressed it too quick even. Potions. Bleed on you, and dead. I nearly got killed by Spellfucker Juice a minute ago. Did you see it? My ass nipped. That was close. They hit me, I go pop, and they die. Zap! He died behind me. It's quite good. Finished Deadlands story and went straight to Necrom, the final part of my 3 DLC story leading into Gold Road. Nice. I'm still behind on some of the stories, to be fair, because I do all the other stuff instead, and I run out of time. I actually caught up once and had all the content done for stories, and then I fell behind, and now I'm like fucking 3 chapters off. Something like that. Too much work to do. Where's the thing? Boss round. That's gonna have to do. The rest is shite. Oh, I need to look for books. Remember, they're sometimes quite hard to see until you finish the round. They kind of fade out. I only need 2 more. There's none in this room. What do you think about the new Mythic in PvP? On its own or with an actual build? Because those are very different things. On its own, the idea of it is quite cool. But who knows? It doesn't matter where you use it, PvP or PvE. The stats are the same regardless. But the idea of just slap this on, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, is pretty cool. They had to adjust it a couple times on PTS though. I don't think it's something that I would personally use, but it's nice to have maybe a new player introduced to the game, doesn't really know what to do with their build, doesn't want to copy anything online, has got some random shit on with some traits and stuff, and then just decide to put that on and just get some bonuses. Is what it is. 9 times out of 10, people look at new stuff and they're like, oh, this has to be OP. No, maybe it just serves a purpose for something that's quite simple. You still get your glyphs, you just don't get any other bonuses. 3 of them. I could take that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take that. I've got 3 glyph bonuses now. Happy to Spriggan's arms weren't a problem this time around. Yeah, that was a mess last time. She fucking heavy attacked me from space. I have 1,131 weapon and spell damage from this. That's banging. Zap, all dead. Fucking hell. All I have to do is take damage there. My journey started in Hrothgar, then to Leyawind, Deadlands, and finally Necrom as Everly Sharp Arrow. I thought I was supposed to make a reappearance in Gold Road, and even if not there, the hints of the orcs will play. Blah, 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 blah. Spoilers. Remember when I just said I haven't done all that stuff yet? You literally just tried to tell me the ending. Be mindful, not everyone's finished that shit yet. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know enough, but not everybody else does. Terribly sorry. Big rip. It's like, hey, you know Batman? He dies. Does he? Definitely don't tell people that Darth Vader is Luke's father. Don't tell anyone that, because they definitely won't see it coming. Especially not if they watch Star Wars in the exact order that it's designed in, regardless of it being made 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, and 3. Because, you know, when you do a big binge session, you watch it in order, don't you? Batman dies? I don't know, maybe. Bastard, I didn't know Batman died. Spoil everything. Oh my god, Zai, spoilers too much. You're so rude. Right? Rude streamer alert. Meow. Look up the definition of rude. Oh shit! Dude, you gotta grab the two-hander. He hurts me muchly. I know things are panicky because everything dies really fast, especially with the Atro in the room with 2 focused efforts, but... I want that one. So if that's confusing to people, I have explained this a lot on yesterday's stream and also in the video, but that Atronach, he's not there for his strength. His strength is not the bonus. Although Berserk, if someone takes a synergy, is nice. He doesn't hit that hard. You have to quote that because people are always worried about which one hits the hardest, which one's the strongest, blah, 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 blah. His damage on its own is not what I'm using it for. I'm using it because that version, every 2 seconds, does area of effect concussion. My set does area of effect concussion every 6 seconds, which means basically I have it on tap. And that hits really fucking hard now. Not just at base, but with focused efforts. Another way to watch Star Wars. This is true. First one was a Mag Sorc who fell through stairs. I still try to reason to play another. He's still my go-to. So, you have PTSD from falling through stairs on a sorcerer? Makes sense. New buff. This is fast, by the way. Is this the Inkslayer one? No, this is the Manti one, isn't it? Well, saying thank you so much for the shout out. You are welcome. Want to buy one? Thank you. Maybe. Oh, look at that. Fire aura and fire orb at the same time. Rip. And completely fucking dead. That did not hit me. I disagree. It did. I dodged too early. Good evening, fellow adventurers, and Zai, ninjas, and of course chat. How you doing, Ennis? Welcome to the stream. Want to buy a synergy? Fucking thing wouldn't fire. So, for those that are confused, that was very, very high fucking concussion on the previous fight, and then, whoops, wrong one. Even higher on this one. Burning, 45k a tick. Concussion, 50k a tick. Or per hit. Chilled, 49 per hit. It gets really, really fucking strong. Status was boosted, for those that didn't know. And in here, it makes a huge difference. So that is why the build is unique to this particular location. Loving the streaking in Zino's house. 3 in a row. You're a legend. Thank you very much. Got shit bonuses apart from 2 focused efforts. I'm not going to complain about those. I'm not going to complain about the glyph either. Didn't really need the pan bonus. Don't really need the single target damage over time duration increase, but crit damage and whatever. We need some crit chance. Crit chance for both magical and physical. And then some crit damage towards it as well. And then we're pretty much good to go then. More focused efforts, more crit chance and damage. Why don't you pick up the archive coins? I did pick up the archive coins. Me from the chest? Already did it. Why do you backseat game? I'm joking, by the way. If you're talking about the ones from Gilded Slight, only one of you can pick them up. So, I'm letting him have it. Oh, there's a book there. I do not need the gold. If I was on my own, I'd just nick it. Because it's mine. Unfortunately, you don't both get a share of it like you do treasure chests, which is fucking weird. Also, it doesn't work with the gold buff. So, full coffers does not work towards Gilded Slight, which is stupid. Big zap. For those of you that are confused, if you hear me talking to someone you cannot see, it's not because they blocked you. It's because I'm reading 2 separate chats on 2 different platforms, YouTube and Twitch, at the same time. Also read that. Tomfoolery, use. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We've got a Marauder Aurora coming soon. Had me losing my mind was refreshing over and over and over. What, trying to read the chat that I'm already answering? I read it out anyway. You don't have to read it as well. I've already said it. That's what I'm here for. I read it for you so you don't have to. Providing a service. And you get free face typos with it as well. Because words are hard. 1 Atro in the room. It's going to be 2. Almost 2. Maybe not. Thought maybe you were hearing voices or something. Obviously that must be it. Definitely the case. Nope. That dude's dead. Spellfucker's dead just from the bleed. Yes. Boss round. Why are they giving me such shit verses when it comes to bosses? Prepare and buy loads of these. Let's buy 50 of them. Yes. Oh, I didn't loot the book. I forgot the book. Bollocks. I told you on stream I can see a book and I didn't pick it up. That was like 3 rounds ago. Fuck sticks. That was dumb. Baked is on YouTube as well now. Never mind. You didn't loot the loot goblin, dude. I did. I ninja loot them. We know. You let me make my own mistake. Thank fuck for that. It makes a change. Normally you've got someone in the passenger seat going, oh, why don't you do that instead? Play your own fucking game, Glenn. Good restraint there. Well done. I'm impressed. You said no backseat. I did. It's rare that people actually respect it and honor it, though. Not you lot. You lot are normally nice. It's normally that other one. Yeah. No, put your head down. The one behind you. No, the other one. No. Anyway. First I've read that one already. I've read all the chat. Caught up with it. It was kicking the back of your chair, though. I know. I fucking felt it. Like that kid on the bus that just keeps kicking and kicking and fucking kicking. And its parents know that it's kicking you and doesn't do anything. Fucking McForearms? Nope. Water boy. Hey, water boy! Watch out! Big bleed, loads of status, he's gonna die. Stay the fuck away from him. He's got features at the moment where you dodge that and it doesn't actually work. Status! Don't be dead, James. Panic less, focus more. You were supposed to, right? You were supposed to be dead. Name that movie. The response to that is, am I not? But name that movie. Don't Google it, that's cheating and it spoils the game for everyone. Nobody knows? If it hasn't been answered within the next 5 seconds, people are definitely Googling like pros. Dodge. James, you've got to taunt that. It's only 1, I'll let you get away with it, don't worry. Your feet are really fast. Relax. Relax. Tanks that... He's a good tank, actually. But tanks that move really, really fast walk into stupid too much. And they also run out of resources really quickly because they're not controlling it properly. Mad Max? Nope. Am said Princess Bride? Nope. Dino, keep kicking. Nope. Bambi? Nope. Bandits? No. Fuck me. I mean, one of you got close with Disney, I guess. But no, you're wrong. Better off dead? Nope. Although sometimes I wonder. It's near the last quarter of the movie. Deadpool, no. You're just throwing out random movies now. You don't even know. What was the phrase again? Nope. It was a straightforward statement, or reference, or quote. It was a straightforward question. I need a straightforward answer. Hercules, no. Bambi. You already said Bambi. Winnie the Pooh, the new horror. Fuck that noise. From Pirates of the Caribbean. That's it. At the end. Near the end. Treasure Planet. That was close also. Treasure Planet and Disney was close. Because Treasure and Pirates and stuff. It's Pirates of the Caribbean. Pale Gringo just typed Pirates of the Caribbean, obviously, so he was definitely correct. Because he said it after I said it, which means he said it first. Star Trek, The Search for Spock. Get out. Dear, oh dear. Oh, stream delay. I love that excuse. I love that. Pale's joking, by the way, but we are going to touch on that. What people do is they say something that you've already said, and instead of admitting that they've been caught, they go, oh, stream delay. I said it first. No, you didn't. Well, shut up. Book. I know! And you ruined the backseat game stuff. You had to do it, didn't you? I should have left it there just to spite you. Mods will time you out for backseat gaming. I think I watched the first Pirates of the Caribbean like once. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. You need to fix that. Thank you for the crate. You are welcome. I don't know how many times I've seen it. I have no fucking idea. Lost count. But it doesn't matter how many times you've watched it. That's a shit excuse. That's like, oh, streamer lag. Stream delay. Before my time. Bollocks. I love that excuse. Before my time. Have you seen that movie? No, it's before my time. Is it? It's before your time. So you've never, ever, 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 ever heard of a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Yes, dinosaur. Yeah, way before your time. So shut the shit excuses. You just mean you haven't seen it. Some people have always got to be right even when they're wrong. Have Jack Sparrow build for ESO? No. Make your own Slayer. Have a genuine question. Do you think a 1-bar should be able to achieve hard mode content in trials? Should be? They are. It's not a should they be. They are. It depends on the build, obviously, because if you make a really shit one, you might suck at it. But then if you make a really good one, you might not be very good with it. But can you make a build and can it be 1-bar and can it do a trial? Yeah, you're not restricted to it. No content in the game restricts you based on the way you build. Why wouldn't they? Yes. It was a genuine question, so I'll answer it genuinely. Yes, you can use 1-bar builds and trials. And we do all the time on stream. And there's nothing wrong with getting high. Oh dear, there's always one in there. I need that. They're trying to force me to take that poisons bonus, and I don't have poisons. So I'm trying to avoid it, but if I don't get rid of it, I'm constantly going to get a third buff that I don't want. Quiver, high-end content. Correct.
Drinks all around.
Just use 1-bar to complete VMA. Congratulations. Every single one of the 1-bar builds on my channel have all been used in trials. All of them, including hard modes, the fucking lot.
I love winning. Drinks all
And
around.
even though you go, yeah, well, you can, which is I don't know if it's a backwards compliment or not. Thousands of other people do as well. Gotten a few hard mode trifectas using the 1-bar builds. He has, actually. On multiple different ones, including Lazy Sorc and even BFG and other stuff. A lot of my vet content hard mode clears have been on Lazy Sorc. There you go. There's a lot of shit in the air about what is and isn't viable. Because people use the wrong terminology. Or they use it incorrectly. Use what works for you. The content doesn't restrict you based on gear.
I love winning. Drinks all around.
In other MMOs, they do. In ESO, they do not. But Posh Boy Reliquant, VCR. Yeah, who can actually be mitigated and healed. Over 1 million people have used Zai's 1-bar builds, I think. Over 1 million views overall, yes. I know I'm saying it's not fair in my opinion that I can because other people do much more effort. Like, I understand some people might struggle. Just frustrating to me that some people put in 110% and some people put in less and get near the same result. Ah, so it was bait in the first place. Got it. That's your choice. But listen to this very carefully, and this is from the devs. If you put in loads and loads of effort to make yourself a very complex and very skill-worthy setup versus a simple-to-use 1-bar setup, side by side, the 2-bar will outperform. If those variables are as black and white as that. But stating that because someone is using a 1-bar build and therefore you put in more effort is inaccurate. Maybe they need to put their build on a simple layout or a simple way to play because they are putting in so much effort to the content, the mechanics, because for you find it easy, but for them, they don't. Or maybe they're disabled. Maybe they can only use one hand and they are trying as hard as they possibly fucking can, even twice as much as you, to get out of what they can of theirs, similar to what you can. It's a scale that is hard to calculate because there are variables that are not always understood, and it's down to people's choice. But yes, if you put side by side two very, 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 very powerful builds, you can get close. A 1-bar and a 2-bar can get close, but a 2-bar will have a higher output regardless, even if it's a small amount. They closed the gap because they don't want the gap to be that big. They did make sure the gap was still there. 1000% understanding of physical health affects your ability to play. It can do. But also people's mentality as well. Some people can't take in a million things at once, so they want things simplified so they can still play the same content. They're putting in equally as much effort as you, but they consume information at a different rate. 1-bar gives me time to watch mechanics. Correct. And if people are upset because I put in more effort, what you're really saying is that you feel like you should be rewarded more. It's the same goal you're both going for. The reward's the same. Give you time to watch mechanics? Yes, it does. It's not an issue of effort that you're putting in the same effort because you're doing the same content, the same mechanics, and the same content with the... but what you mean is that it's not fair that 1-bars can hit the same numbers as 2-bars. They don't. 2-bars will generally hit harder, correct? If your 2-bar doesn't, that's a skill issue, also correct. So that's the trade-off. You either have really, really high skill with a 2-bar and outperform a 1-bar, or you have less skill trying to use a 2-bar and the 1-bar outperforms you. It's not the build that is outperforming the other in that scenario, it's a skill issue on either side. As putting together a 2-bar 110%, but a 1-bar is not. Well, exactly. It's perspective. And again, it's not a case of that's not fair. And if that's people's issue, they're never going to change stuff based on that, because that is a bit entitled. If it's well, I put in more effort, it's not fair. That's not how we play games. That's not what games are for. If you put in more effort on a 2-bar than someone with equal skill level puts in a 1-bar, you will outperform. It doesn't mean that their choice isn't valid, though. Their choice is more than valid. Absolutely fine to do so. It becomes very personal when people are looking at each other going, well, I put in more effort. Your achievement isn't worth as much as mine. It's worth the same. You both did it. You both achieved it. Congratulations. It opens up a different can of worms entirely, and again, becomes much more personal rather than realistic. The game is designed to be accessible to everyone. No one excluded. I have small hands and it makes it difficult for me to press the buttons at the time. I can either press WASD and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My hands are not big enough to use both at the same time. Bear in mind, by the way, as far as effort is concerned, that was all done by not looking. Just saying.
I love winning.
I'm not going to hate on people, but people are allowed to play the game how they want. They are, yes, of course. Their personal experience is what matters in the end. Preferences. Personal experience. Wait, let me read that again. People like to play the game how they want. If their own personal experience is what matters in the end. Yes, it is. But people make it too much of an issue, like shitting on other people because of their choice. Their choice is up to them. It shouldn't be any of your business. I don't mean you personally, I just mean overall. So I pay the same amount of money for a game, but it's not allowed to play the same content because I use 1-bar. People will try to make you believe that that's a real thing. It's not. But yeah, it's totally up to you. It's your choice. Just hear all the time coming from both sides. You will, and that's the problem, because people that are trying to mind their own business are just trying to mind their own business to play the game. People that are trying to interfere will always make an excuse to shit on somebody else when they're already in a position that other people aren't going to get to anyway. or they might not get to, or they might take longer to get to. It's just one of those things. If you've got a group that is already really, really experienced and done all that stuff, they should be happy with what they've done. But instead of being happy with what they've done, they look down at everyone else and go, you won't get it. And as soon as they do, like, well, that's not fair. Yours was easier to do. Who fucking cares? I don't give a shit if I get a 600k score in VMA on a 2-bar build and someone gets 601 on a 1-bar. It doesn't make a difference to me. The game is the same across the board. You've chosen to play a different way. So, congratulations. You did well. Got like participation awards generation. There's a coffee cookie and I throw on the floor and enjoy. Seems like such a controversial subject. It's not really a controversial subject. It's just baited by lots of people to try and shit on people that they deem lower than them. It's when someone get... Okay, I'll give you another scenario. Let's just say there's an achievement, that's a magical achievement up here that looks really, really shiny and someone wants it. They'll do whatever they can to get it. And when they get it, they think that they're going to get the world bowing at their feet, congratulating them and giving them cookies and this, that, and the other because they did so well. And it doesn't happen. It doesn't. Because the internet doesn't know who you are. Your group does. Your friends do. But the internet doesn't. And because we're just flooded with social media all the time, where people's faces always, always, always in your face, even in my job, because I work on YouTube, Twitch, social media, the lot, that is the norm. People expect everything to be nothing but attention in return for achievements. Even if it's something really, really small in the grand scheme of the whole world, they think they're going to get loads and loads of props for it. When they don't, they get pissed off. Then when they see someone else do it as well, but they feel like they had to try harder, they kick off. Because I tried harder, I should get attention. Well, that person over there tried really hard too. Yeah, but I did it first. And it's sucking up attention from the world. That's all it is. And people get pissy about it. Play how the fuck you want. Mind your own business. But people don't. They don't like to do that. They like to get involved. Why would another player ask me to play at 1 bar or 2? I can hit stuff. Yep, end the conversation. Pretty much. Do you know the mechanics? Yes or no? Can you play the mechanics? Yes or no? Brilliant. Then it doesn't make a difference what you're using unless your group is comprised of a very specific setup and it's all slotted in to help each other, in which case you might still be able to fit in anyway. The way I see a personal experience is not always about destination but the journey. Correct. And everyone's is different. Thoughts on Arcanist and PvP? That is... Chaos? This is going to sound awkward, but it's not meant to be. Say what you really mean. When someone uses the word thoughts, they're not really asking me a question. They're more kind of asking me to just write a verbal essay. Be clear about what you mean, and I can answer it easier. Always feel like I finish a chapter. Yep. Right off to the physio. Catch you next time. Thank you, Bake, for watching. Much appreciated. Ooh, fourth one of those. Excuse me. It's only controversial if it becomes an argument. If everyone can see and accept everyone's opinion without having a temper tantrums, and the other side is no issue at all. I mean, it is, but it's also baited. It's like as soon as someone says pineapple on the pizza, no one in the world actually gives a flying fuck. No one cares what you eat. It's your food. Enjoy it. But as soon as you say that, it's bait for drones to go, oh, pineapple on pizza, or yeah, I actually like it, because the two conflicting sides now have something to make an excuse about to interact with. It's bullshit, basically. It's just bullshit. It's not even a discussion. It's an argument. And that just fills a gap where people just want to complain about stuff. Bugman gets here at Shadow Victory. Indeed, pineapple people are happy. It's the easiest way to bait people in the world is to say something that's really, really, really commonly echoed. A lot of people don't know the mechanics and rely on DPS to blast through those, usually the ones giving out the most grief. And they're usually giving up grief to people they don't play with. Which, again, begs the question, why? Why bother? 1 bar versus 2 bar, PC versus console, same discussion, a bit annoying. Yeah, there's no real comparison overall, unless the variables are exactly the same. So let's just say, for example, an individual, one person that happens to be extremely good with a 2 bar setup, and they never, ever, ever, ever get it wrong, and everything works in their favor 100% of the time. If that exact same person with the same skill level is using an equal or very, very powerful 1 bar setup of the same type of character, similar skills, etc., etc., and they do everything 100% perfect, there will be a small gap. The same person with the same skill level with similar setups, one bar and 1 2 bar, there will be a gap. But overall, it depends on the individuals. You can play a 1 bar build maybe 10 times better than you can a 2 bar build. In which case, for you, the 1 bar is better. Thank you for your time. I'm going to get some sleep. Sorry if you didn't offend anyone, hipster. None at all. Absolutely fine. Thank you for joining, by the way. Much appreciated. Being able to have discussions, especially if the opinions conflict, and still being able to keep a level head about it, is not a bad thing. You didn't offend anybody. It's just there is a lot of bullshit out there, and it's very easy to get sucked in by it. So if you're using something that works for you, keep at it, or try something else that you want to try and explore. DPS is pretty bad no matter what I play, so I just vibe out and grind it ill. Fair enough. Thank you for the follows. Fucking tons of them. I think it speaks volumes that the only times I've had people ask about a build is when I was facing a tank or overland bosses on a laser Sorc who thankfully stopped falling through stairs. True farm happens to me a lot. I also vet dungeons when the tank dies. I fell through the map a few times. You want cake? Nice. Is the new update big? I can't answer that because I didn't look. I just left the launcher open while I was doing other things. This man is spitting fire right here. Yes, so much. 1337 CPT. Thank you very much indeed. Read that already. I think they're Arcanists in PvP. They are. So whenever anyone comes up to me and says, "Hey, thoughts?" You're not Gandalf. Now, I appreciate that people have questions, and I will answer questions, but you have to reword what you really mean, because otherwise, what it really means to me is that you want me to openly narrate or verbally talk over an essay, basically, about the subject matter. And on 2 streams, reading all the chat, I can't scale it. So I'd love to give you a straight answer there, but there isn't one. So you have to be more specific about your question. Is it okay to play the game for the sake of enjoying playing a game? Nope, not allowed. No one will let you do that ever. The people that you don't play with, that will never be in your group, that you don't talk to, that you never engage with on Facebook, and will never know who they are on the forums, have told you no. So definitely not, Tally. You definitely can't do that, because they said. Oh, heck, right? You were so close. You could have, but someone said no. Someone did the alert thing. I heard it. Don't be dead, Claw. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Ulti, thank you. If you want to keep something simple, keep it simple. Prime example of that is actually the Arcanist. So, most people do know that while there isn't a rotation for the Arcanist, you do have to build up Cruxes if you want to take advantage of your big skills. So, if you've got your Scholarship running, and you just tentacle, tentacle, beam, tentacle, tentacle, beam, you don't really have to put in much fucking effort. It's quite easy to do. Your build obviously has to comprise of lots of different things to make that very effective, but the application is easy. People were screaming like fuck about how OP the Arcanist is, and it is one of the easiest things I've ever seen people play. Imagine breaking world records with a new class with a really easy to apply rotation versus other stuff that you've made up, because it works. And then still having the audacity to shit on people because they want to make their setup simple. Tentacle, tentacle, beam, keep dots up. Tentacle, tentacle, beam, keep dots up. And you want to tell other people they're not allowed to make things simple. Pot kettle. Is it fine to do that? Yes, but it's not fine to complain about it. Don't be so stupid. Thank you for your honesty. You are welcome. Facebook group, I haven't logged in over 12 years. Lucky you. So what do you think about geese of the honking murder variety? I think they need to get a job. Because killing people is quite boring now. They've done it enough. They could honk on someone else's lawn. There you go. May I see Gray? Good night. Have a great semi-day off. Thank you, Rav. Much appreciated. He says semi-day off because he knows Wednesdays is the day I have a day off. But generally speaking, everything's in quotes now because we can just mock it. Chicken attack. Thank you very much. Everything is in air quotes because they're all actual sayings that don't mean what they really mean. So yeah, my day off is never a day off. I end up working all day and I just don't stream that day. Well, isn't not streaming a day off? No, because before the stream, I've already normally done 12 to 15 fucking hours. I don't know whether I would think telling someone what they have to use or aren't allowed to use. I want to have fun, and that's all. Fair enough. The funny thing is, is you can definitely have fun and enjoy your game at the same time as being incredibly effective. fun and effective are not two words that can't be used together. They're not opposites of each other. Like dead and not dead are opposites. Fun and effective are two different words. If you're not enjoying it, stop playing. I mean Cobra chickens? Yeah, pretty much. Wankers in the chat, by the way. Keep it simple, stupid. Pretty much. These are the same people that will tell you, work smart, not harder. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, you still want cookies for trying to make it more difficult. Trying to make something more difficult doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to do that? If something's already difficult and you make it easier, you win. I'll take that. Yeah, but I want to make it more difficult, so yeah, so you can show off. Get a good score on show off. Boing. How you get there doesn't really matter. What's the social hub city for the game that people are kind of spread out everywhere? There's lots of different ones depending on the server, really, and depending on the time. But bear in mind, you probably will end up in more arguments than not in local areas in any MMO, so it depends on what you're trying to look for. Are you looking for people to engage with? Or are you just looking to see where the people that aren't really playing the game are standing? Because that's what they're doing. Most people are actually in content or in their houses or doing whatever. The name of the personal build, Zai, maybe? Yes, she's called it, well, it's called Murder Goose. But I can't give you details on that because it's a personal build video and it's not one you can search. Vic City for the win. Vivek, Gratwood, Craglawn, there's lots of different places. Depending on the server, depends on what it is. A long time ago, it used to be Shadowfen on PC, PlayStation NA. That was surprising. But again, most people aren't there. It's just the same people are always there. The ones waiting for you to tell them how cool they are. Or screaming in local chat to tell you off every time you try to speak to somebody else. It's just a chat room with trees. So, use a group finder. I don't mean dungeon finder, I mean group finder. You can decide what content to play, and you can set your own rules. And the whole server can see it, so people can just join from there. Rather than you having to find different instances where you hope people will be. Never used that yet? It's fantastic. More people need to know about it, but it is absolutely amazing. Varying difficulty content where available is a choice. Who do you pick? What? Server platform doesn't matter. The only way is 100% of the game. Infinite Archive and PvP madness aren't a requirement, but equals inside Cyrodiil and Imperial City are. Oh, quest. But the quest inside. Why do I read it as equals? Am I reading two different messages? Veteran difficulty on content where available is by choice. Who do you pick? I don't know what you mean, Tally. Thank you very much indeed for the sub. Massively appreciated, Pale Gringo. You're a legend. Join guilds? Yes, there's a guild finder. But again, you don't have to hang out in local chat to find people. You can, but you don't have to. There's other ways to do that. Generally speaking, local chat in any game, in any room, in any chat program generally tends to be a fucking cesspit. And that's not down to ESO. That's down to people. In any game that happens. You always find those 2 shit canoes, or 10, that just want to conflict with everyone that's speaking. And they're not helpful to anyone, so know what to avoid and when to avoid it. So if you're saying, hey, I want to do a group, I'm at the pledge person now, come join me, which barely anyone does anymore, they use a group finder. If someone responds to you in the chat trying to be negative and just give you shit for saying so, just act like they don't exist. Sorry, go further back in the chat. Not going to happen. I would have to roll up way too far, and I've got 2 chats to keep on top of while pressing buttons on the screen. Probably better off typing it again. This is the Inkslayer boss. Boing. Got 2 focused efforts so far, but I have got 5 enchants bonuses. What the fuck? Turtle Swatter, first of all, thank you very much for the bits. That is massively appreciated. Secondly, what the hell, man? Oh dear. I was not ready for that. Thank you. Bastard. It's quite loud in my ears as well. Yeah? You like that one? People love the purple chicken. As you should. That's bonkers. I know I put it there for you to use, but it's still a surprise when people use it. What a legend you are. You did spend a lot of money for that, actually. Thank you very much. Oh, dear. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Icy Boy's not dead yet. He's dead. Only because I can't afford cats? Okay, fair. Cats is like 10k bits. That's bonkers. Sorry, Spring. Right, I get long-winded. Yeah, the shorter it is, the easier it is for me to respond to when I'm reading 2 chats. Twitch at the moment is like 440 people, so it's kind of busy. I will read as many messages as I possibly can. It's kind of part and parcel of the stream, but if it's too long, I'll miss it. I've got 15,000 hours in ESO, and I'm only just confident enough for a group content. You don't have to be confident. Just go. Stop worrying about what other people think. You don't know them anyway. If I get pulled into Town Wheel and you had 100% of the game to get out, who do you use? Who do I use? As in my characters? I have a main character that I do that stuff for. That would be the Toxicity build. That's a good idea. Kick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's Inkslayer, if we didn't already have it, which we do. Loads of stuff. Come on. I thought it was focused efforts. I don't know why, but I did. Yeah, yours. Okay, so put Toxic in the chat. That is the build that I use for everything. Well, I use all of them for everything, but if we're talking quests and 100% and stuff, that one. Mark of a good writer is precision and being concise. Hemingway would spend days per chapter, page, or paring down the narrative to the minimum. True. True words from the mod. Spoiler, by the way, we're 1 minute away from a hype train derail. If anyone else who hasn't done already does a sub or bits, hype train will start. That'll do it. Bugsnan, thank you very much. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. James, for the love of fuck, taunt the two-hander. I know, you've got lots of stuff to grab and it's really difficult, but the two-hander's quite important. Don't worry, I lived. I'm fine. Everybody's fine. Don't worry. Hype train o'clock, people. 71% into level 1 already because of those massive bits from the purple chicken. Yes, sound alerts do contribute to the hype train as well. I've been watching your build since console. That tank made me a lot of money in-game tanking. Since console. That tank. Do you mean the first build? Almost Immortal Warrior? Dude, they're still running. Had updates almost every patch ever since its first video. And there's an Infinite Archive variant. So it can go boom too. I got 170,000 today in Infinite Archive. I see others doing 600k. I was having trouble doing level. How did they do it? Well, there's a mixture of things. So some build for stuff that is not necessarily intended, but if you get lucky with verses and visions, I mean, it does what it does. You can be borderline immortal if you want. It'll take you longer to kill stuff, but you can make it so that you're very, very hard to kill. But at the same time, there are or have been issues in the past where things have been exploited. So, for example, some people kept the werewolf or Atronach transformation indefinitely. There was a bug. And instead of quitting because they realized it was a bug, they kept it. Note, I didn't say top of the leaderboard did that. I'm saying that some people have done that. And the leaderboard hasn't been reset from that issue. Other people, again, have really, 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 really unkillable fucking builds. And a combination of that and no sleep. No sleep will get you further. But some people are just good. Haven't played since Greymore or before. So a hell of a lot has changed. It's going to take you a while to get up to speed with all the different patches that we've had. But just log on, play the game, you'll see. So this is weird, but where are you from? I'm guessing Hertz? What's Hertz? Thank you for the information. You're welcome, dude. So it's a combination of skill, OP as fuck shouldn't be working builds, and actual exploits that did exist. Again, I'm not saying everybody did that, but some did, and those are still on there. How resistances on this build is it needed? Like 20 odd K. It's in the video. Put... Oh, Hertfordshire. No. From Costedale fucking Norwich. If you put Infinite Sorc in the chat, or one word with an exclamation point at the beginning, everything is explained in the video, and I go over the stats at the very beginning. But But you can inflate the resistances with the people in your group anyway. Is it particularly good for other PvE content or generally only the archives? This particular one, you can play it in other content, but realistically, you want to use the regular Lazy Sorc for that. This is adapted purely for the Infinite Archive. Can it work in other places? Again, yes, but you will benefit more from the buffs and bonuses the way this is set up. Normal for Norwich. Shit. Careful. Do you mean the accent? Not necessarily. Depends on who you hang around with, who you talk to on a daily basis, what you do all your life, and if you live on a farm or not. And I don't, obviously. My parents still have a really broad Norfolk accent, but they were brought up in different places. I mean, around here, but not like city centre. Solo, absolutely fine. It's not made to have a partner. It's made to work, full stop. If you have a partner, great. If you don't, also great. But obviously, if you have a friend helping you, you will go further. That's the same in any scenario. Icy boy! Let's go. Why am I going first? You're the fucking tank, dude. What the shit? You double hesitated, double take, and made me run forwards. I don't like you anymore. I'm joking. James is mega. I heard a Manx say Norwich isn't at the north. No, it's not north. It's east. He's dead. New Goblin. Don't need one more book, and I haven't been looking for them. I told you, this I mentioned earlier in the stream. You will find the same vision will appear over and over and over and over, forcing you to take it. That won't reset until you take it. It's hard to spot them sometimes, but if you get the same one like 4 or 5 times in a fucking row, your RNG sucks until you get rid of it. So I'm going to have to take one of these. Direct damage increase will be nice. Thank you very much. I'm taking that. I'm taking this to clear the slot. I want a better buff next time. Thank you for the chicken attack and the far. Hype train is over. Aw, man. Never mind. For those of you that took part, thank you very much. For those that didn't, catch the next one.
Hello, motherfucker.
Archer, archer, archer. Interrupt. You have to interrupt those, otherwise they end up like double fucking strength. Run less, control more. Any tank that runs around in circles trying to stack stuff isn't quite sure of range manipulation and how it works. Melee targets will always follow you. So if you try to put them here, for example, this is for the audience. If you try to put them here, and then you run over here, they're going to follow you. There is a video about range manipulation on my channel. Put beginner in the chat. In that series called How to Get Good, there is a video about taunting and range manipulation. Ignore the information about chains in that current video because it's changed since then. Changed since then. But the range manipulation is still very much a relevant bit of information. That will help you a lot. That effect didn't affect the hype train. What didn't? No, they don't, because you have to buy the bits ones. It's bits and subs, Bugsnan. I even said bits and subs. The sound alerts, which are different to your beer token claiming, is what I was referring to. Because that's the real word. Try and kill those fireballs so first they melt me. The fireball? The fireball is ours. That was a buff. None of these are useful. Well, that's wrong. They are all useful. None of them are what I want. Thank you for the link. RNG buff really never give you a buff. Pretty much. Flame Shopper. I thought you meant them. See, I told you yesterday my brain is not to be listened to. Yes. Correct. I can do additions to use the channel points. They've been out for a while.
Drinks all around.
I've had them for about a month now. But the sound alerts require bits. And that is because you can only spam them if you pay. Basically, they are soul-destroying sounds that people find really amusing to make me listen to. So instead of them being completely spammed, they cost. That supports the channel, gives people a giggle, and obviously my ears still work. Oh, Fireball Sorcs. I misread that because the fucking emote was in the way. Sorry, dude. On YouTube, there's an emote section where it kind of keeps pulsing all the time, showing me what people are using. It gets in the way of the last word. What about interrupt? Fucking wars. New player here. Just got my Oakensol ring today. Working on hitting 160. Nice! You got your Oakensol ring before 160? You're going to have to make it. Well, you can't make it until then anyway, can you? It is 160. That's what I meant. So you looked up builds before you learned how to play the game, right? Oh, well. Welcome to the game. Hopefully you enjoy it. Dogs who put their staff in the air and shoot fireballs. You mean flame shapers? Metal Gear Solid 1 bring back memories. That should, because it's from the past. Yeah, you just can't use it yet. Fair enough. Yeah, the mythics you can't use till 160. But 160's gear cap anyway. So once you're there, you'll never out-level anything again. Flame shoppers? Yep. I have the Infinite Archive Lazy Sorc half built on PSU, got to Arc 6, love it. Here's the thing, White Tiger. While you may have had fun and done well, that is irrelevant at the moment. I'm glad you've got it, but the new update has a set that you can't acquire yet, so you won't experience that at the moment. And the new update doubles the strength of some of the status effects that we're using, so you won't see the effects yet. You'll see it work, because it will still function, but you won't be able to see the full build in its full potential until it lands. I'm glad you're getting prepped for it, though. You're going to fucking love it. Already got Pale Order Ring yesterday. It took me like 2 days to do the Antiquity stuff. Antiquities doesn't take too long, and you'll find that you make a lot of money on the way as well. See, now I don't have those bloody bonuses. They give me other shit instead. Full coffers keeps popping up also. I'm going to take reduction to damage incoming. Fuck it. E to L. I'm big glow. Pale Order is such a trolley ring to wear into trials. Only for you. You can't heal apart from your own heals. Get dead. That would be quite dumb. Why would you do it? Hey, I'm going to troll the healer and just die all the time. You're going to die all the time, and that's gonna teach someone a lesson. No, it's just going to make you look like an absolute noob bucket. Pale, I need to teach you how to not be so silly. Take the ring off. Actually, saying that, we went into VAA hard mode on stream. We were spamming them on rotation to get money with the audience. And Ben had Ring of the Pale Order on and didn't know. He had it on all the way past Valerial until he realized that he didn't have it on. And he didn't die. So all of the heals that he received were his fucking own. He actually self-healed through the whole trial. Happens when they tell you, hey, heals, bro. I love that. Why don't you fucking heal me? Why don't you take off the Ring of the Pale Order? Yeah, but it's your fault. No, it's your gear. It's your fault. Everybody does it at least once, though. Oh, that's why I'm dying so much. Correct. Oh, dear. You figured it out all by yourself. Well done. You get 2 cookies. But you owe me 2, so I'll have them back. James, this dog bleeds really hardly. Not hardly as in hardly ever, but hardly as in muchly. Thank you. Fucking stupid negate bubble bastards. Boing. Shit bonuses again. By the way, we're not struggling with damage at all. Nothing is a problem. Big pops from concussion. Watch. I'm not going to hit anything. I'm just going to damage shield. The Atro is not the one doing the damage. It's the concussion effect. Now I am hitting stuff. We've got fucking McForearms in the room. Don't be dead. Don't panic. Don't run. Relax. If you have to kite him, obviously, but make sure you block the big stuff when he fires it at you. Apart from that, calm yourself, Iago. We've got this.
I'll
get that dude out of the way because they're a problem. You don't want to kill the whole round because then you'll spawn the next one. So you have to be somewhat disciplined when it comes to this. But mind your AoEs. Unless you want to kill them all, then that's up to you. If I leave that sphere alive, that makes things really, really simple. The laser doesn't fucking help, though, does it, Zos? James, you're nailing it. Yes! Get in. Sit down. Fucking McForearms. Whee! Oi, yay, 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 yay. Spellfucker juice on my head. Also, White Tiger, bear in mind that your damage shield at the moment, while strong, is going to heal you. That's something that lots of people don't actually know about. I did make a video about it. 19,000 people know, the rest probably don't. The Sorc shield, if you don't have a pet active, that includes your ultimate at the time, will now heal you as well as shield you. Put YouTube in the chat on Twitch if you haven't seen that video. It's one of the most recent ones. It's got a thumbnail on it saying never expected this to happen or something. Chris Grind to level 6 time for bed. Have a great remaining stream. Thank you for watching, Greg. Beer and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves. Think of fucking McForearms. Dead, 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 dead. You know what really bugs me? When people say his real name. They say that. Murderer Gothmal. No, no. His name is fucking McForearms. Or a less sweary variant if you prefer. We do not give him the respect of that name because he's too annoying to be addressed properly. He's intimidating as fuck. I've also got Magical Madness, just saying. And Fire Orb. I don't need that. Ah, wait. Books, just in case. I keep forgetting. Need one more. No books. And Ice Witch. As long as she doesn't hit me, she's dead. Atro. Oh my god, she's wrecked. Magical Madness and Fire Orb all at the same time. Oof, 250k deeps. 251 actually. What the shit? 251,618. Overcharged, being 2 focused efforts, came from Magical Madness and did more than the skill. Vernon almost matched Fire Orb in its DPS output, regardless of its tick damage, and Concussion is stupid. All the status is doing more than the build. Sean, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, now that's out of the way. Let me blab. No! Block him. I'm joking. More recovery will be nice. Now it's giving me the dodge roll one. I don't want that. Powerful domain has popped up about 10 times now. They really want me to take it. I'm taking recovery. So there. They kind of force you some shit ones on repeat, so then start messing with your RNG. It's just superstition, bro. No, it's not. It's real. The internet said. Well, the internet didn't say, but it does now because I said it. I don't know what you're doing with these. They are... You've got chains, right? James is like, oh shit, I forgot I had that. They're all melee, so... Chain them, pin them. Really excited to use the new shield. Laser Sorc is already tanky. It's fucking mad, dude. It's so good. Why did I cast Bound Aegis? That was dumb. Nope. The laser! I fucking hate that laser. I probably hate that more than all the other throw-out mechanics. Piggy! Piggy killed me from space yesterday. Dude, I don't know what's going on, but you gotta taunt these. I know, there's lots in the room. I know. Oh, fuck me. Flame Shaper needs to die. Infuser managed to channel, but never mind, doesn't matter. you know what's really stupid about the new shield? They boosted it a while back and made it scale off of your highest stat, either magicka or health. Which meant if you were fully stamina, your health bar would probably be higher than your magicka, so you could scale off of that. Which meant Sorc, whatever the fuck you want to quote that one, even though it's not really a real thing, because you can mix things up now. Sorc could utilize a magical costing damage shield finally. Or a tank, since it could scale off of your... Thank you. Could scale off of your health, could have a damage shield as well. The heal is 15% of your health. So the Bobby build, a while back, I haven't done another video for it, but a while back I told you that you could take off the pet and replace it with a damage shield if you really wanted to. So Bound Aegis plus a shield. Well, that means you wouldn't have an active heal and someone would have to heal you. Well, now you can have both and just heal for staying the same. You don't even need the pet. You can just spam the damage shield all day. It's fucking dumb. Absolutely crazy. It's really strong. It actually made that build even easier. Because instead of having to choose one or the other, you have both. Put Bobby in the chat if you don't know what I'm talking about. Boing. Oh, I don't need to charge. 1,653 weapon damage on my glyph. Not infused, not Turk's pack. What the hell? Infusser is dead. Have Bobby too with the same character. Yeah, so now you don't need to use the fucking clan fear. I mean, you can. You still can. I'm not saying don't. But if you wanted to replace it with a damage shield for the purpose of having a damage shield because it's really strong on high health, you heal as well. You don't have to overcomplicate things. And you don't have to keep recasting a fucking pet. Mad. Now, bear in mind, obviously, if you do have a pet, you do get 10% increase to max health. So that's trade-off. If you don't have the pet, then you get the heal. So they had to make some balance there, and they did quite well with it. But, I mean, it's fucking nuts either way. Question. Your messages are always so long, Sean. Make them shorter. Anyone run Bedlam Bale 3 times yet? Yes. Completed my 3rd run and got a duplicate monster helmet weight instead of completing all 3. Wondering if I was... Okay, so basically, let's shorten that for you since you're really bad at it. Have you duplicated a curated monster drop yet? In Bedlam Bale? No. However, 2 things to consider. 1, if it is a bug, which it is, because you shouldn't get the same thing twice if you've bound it, then of course report it to Zos. Secondly, did you bind it? Because it's not bound by default. And it won't be bound for up to 2 hours after leaving the dungeon if other people were with you. So you may have looted it in a group, assumed that it was going to bind itself, and you're still on the timer and it hasn't done it yet, and then you've gone and looted another one. Think about that first. That may be the issue. Turtle Swatter has earned a 10k bits badge. Let's fucking go. Thank you very much indeed. That's a lot of bits. So Sean again. If you've got them bound already and that happened, and you have still got one outstanding, fair enough, report it. If not, and you've got them bound already, you shouldn't get it again. Sorry, I've just said the same thing twice. I'm fucking tired. If you've bound them and you get the same thing twice, that's wrong. If you haven't bound it, that's perfectly normal. I have 2 lights and 1 medium, so yes, I'll report it, and of course it was bound, etc., but thank you. Again, you said of course it's bound, but if you were doing multiple runs in a row, and you didn't bind it initially, then you would get the same one twice if you're unlucky. So you have to actively bind it. For the first 2 hours, it's not bound. Went around that a really long way, but you get the idea. It's been a long fucking day. Oh, we're against Latvulan, and I'm doing 400k. Why am I doing 400k DPS? What the fuck? I know I have Flame Aura. I'm aware. What else did I have? Oh, the winds. Holy shit, man. Didn't even see them firing. Goblin took 104, and the Dragon took 452k DPS. Chilled, Swift Gale, Burning, Fire, Aura, Concussion. So all status and buffs, not the set. Fucking mad. Why is the west entrance to Alinor decorated with the Witches' Festival, but the rest of the town are not? I don't know. Ask a witch. What? Yeah, dude, if it is a legitimate bug, just report it. They may know, they may not know, but they've got a lot of things they're working on at the moment. See, I told you they keep giving me this. I'm sure I took that last time. Didn't I take that? Oh no, I took the recovery, didn't I? So these three keep coming up and they're going to continue to come up until I take them. iOS version Lazy Sorc on PC NA done, baby. All done? Have you been using it? I need to see you use it. Everyone has to do with their own life exactly what they want to do, except murdering people. Don't do that. Or anything really bad. Disclaimer before someone decides to fucking conflict with it. But while you can make your own decisions because you're a big boy now, you're an adult. I think Mike should get peer pressured into showing it off. I want to see someone else fucking use it. Just finished, so not yet. Oh, nice. You got all the traits? Because I do not. I've got bloody sturdy. Crap traits on the body. Yeah, me too. I've got infused, well-fitted, and 3 sturdy on the body at the moment. I did get Divine's shoulder, which was nice. And that's not medium either, which it should be. So I'm still yet to get a medium shoulder. But the build's there, so whatever. I'll make it fully optimal on the PlayStation server, unless I get the stuff and things I need on this beforehand. Also agree. Yeah, I think Mike should be forced to show it off. I just self-promoted on a stream that I'm not even on that hasn't started yet. By the way, he doesn't have to do a fucking thing. I'm just excited that someone's finally finished it. We have spell fuckers in the room that I wasn't paying attention to. My bad. Ooh, melty, melty. Oh, I will be. Didn't even need to tell him. It's like saying, Mike, you should eat donuts. And he just turns around and goes, hmm? He's got a fucking face full of it. But a jiggle physics, OP. What race are you? You're Breton, aren't you? So your resistance is about. You can use a fucking Nord if you want. It doesn't make a difference. Not really. You're tankier. That's it. You have less damage. You won't know us. You won't know us. Look, this is Arc Bloody 5. Watch. Atro on the ground. Ready? Every time he pops, he does concussion. And again. And again. They're fucked. It's not the lightning damage doing all the damage. It's the concussion effect every 2 seconds that he has for that morph. If I get hit, look, the big zap coming at me. I mean, I've got Flame Aura right now, which is fun as fuck, but it's all in the video. But of course, there my Cleave, which is an Orc. Also, be an Iowa Lazy Sorc, as with my Tormentor, which is a Red Guard. Nice. Red Guard for that build is ridiculous on reduction to cost. He's using pretty much all sword and board stuff. Even the ulti gets reduced. Got a bounce? No problem whatsoever. Hope everyone is good. Zai, thanks for everything you do. Excited to check out this Sorc build. You are most welcome, and thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Enjoy the build. Put it together, get everything up and running, and run into Infinite Archive and tell me what buffs and bonuses you get. Comment section on that video. I want to know how many focused efforts people have had.
Almost no one in the archive has martial skills.
You do. Thank you for the fart. Build is not a command. Twitch doesn't know what I'm using. But if you put Infinite Sorc, it's there. Oh, I expected that to taste like blackcurrant, but it's just tap water. Boo. Thanks for the crate. You are welcome. Give me something good. Swift Gale. It's dead. Whatever it is, it's dead. Thoa, Icy Boy, Manticora, Dragon. Dead. Big Heavy. Light attack would be nice. Oh, Fire Orb as well. That's dirty. You just ran through that without blocking. That nearly killed you, dude. Be careful. Not even I can call bullshit if I step in it. Oh my god, I'm dead. I just hit the fucking Windows button. Don't be dead, don't be dead! Prick. Had to say it, didn't I? My keyboard is right close to my control pad. I just hit the fucking Windows button. Savage! Wait until the laser's completely gone, dude. I thought you were talking about a fart then. Well, teach me to half hear things. You see that? Real streamer problems. Doom has 5 focused efforts in... You'd have to ask to confirm, but very early on I made end of arc 3 or 4 yesterday, maybe update the proc rate. No, they did not. It's chance based. And again, you didn't listen to what I said clearly enough. I don't mean how many focused efforts have you had ever. I've had 5 ever. I mean how many on this setup. That's what the comment section is for under that video. Thank you. Wicked Res James, you're a legend. I'll interrupt that for you. What a way to die. Fucking Windows button. I'm going to smash it in the face now. Teach it a lesson for making me go straight to dashboard or desktop.
Temperature manipulation too.
The only way the game could kill me today was for me to go to desktop. What does Lazy Sorc pass? Pass is not used correctly at all. And also, this is not designed for that. This is designed for Infinite Archive, and you don't have the buffs and bonuses here on that dummy. So it's fucking irrelevant. Oh, shit. What is this listen thing you speak of? Stop now queuing for the 4th bedroom. Fail run to check curation. Definitely make sure you've bound it, dude. If you have bound it, you should get the correct item. If you haven't, then you won't. You might be lucky or unlucky. But again, if it is a legitimate bug, report it. Too bad it's not an achievement for Windows killed. I know, right? Don't play Infinite Archive. Would that build work and other content too? Technically, yes. But if you want to use it for other content, you want to use the regular Lazy Sorc. So if you put Lazy Sorc in the chat, that will give you the regular version. If you put Infinite Sorc, that will give you this version. Technically the same character, same almost design overall, but there are adjustments to take advantage of the stuff that you see in here. And it kind of inflates the fuck out of it. Thermic Boom, yes. Someone put Lazy Sorc in the chat. You can use either, but that one will do more single target in regular content. In here, though, this one escalates very dramatically. Both function in here, no problem whatsoever. In fact, we've used the Lazy Sorc in here for months, and it absolutely dominates. But you don't really get a massive bonus from focused efforts on that particular build. It's just nice to have. On this one, fucking insane. Lazy Orc. You can be an Orc if you want. Also, hi. Love it when people awkwardly say stuff that are jokes, but don't say hi to me. What kind of drops is this game devs given? So you'll get crates, which will give you random potions, mimic stones, or the possibility of a mount or pet. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. Needs to break a thing, sentence, system, etc. into its component parts. Purpose of examining them within the context of the whole. Smacking the target dummy is not parts. Correct. People misuse the word. Hi, how you feeling? I'm getting there, dude. I have an appointment, finally, for my operation. It won't be happening before Amsterdam, so I just have to be careful prior to that. They hit me with a fucking huge bill, which I am building a goal towards. If we hit it, we hit it. If we don't, we don't. It's got to happen either way. But outside of that, ESO is banging. Who did the thing? It was Lady Supernova. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome to the stream. How was your stream? Did you do stuff and things? Did you kill everything in the back of the face? If not, tell me what you did anyway. Have a shout out. What an absolute legend. I didn't even see that. I heard it. I didn't see it pop up. Stupid Twitch. Thank you very, very much for thinking of the channel. Much appreciated. Finish him?
Finish him.
Dead in the face. Oh, shit. I've got aggro. Don't do that. We did Infinite Archive. Nice. How many focused efforts did you get? We must know. It's worse when people just pop in a chat without saying hi and then just go on and on and on and on and on. And it's something I would never do. You'd never do that, Sean. Never. I would never have put you in that bin of one of those people that do that. Definitely not. Who is ESO banging? Whoever it wants. Because you're not its real dad. Remember? That type of person that comes in and says stuff and never says hi. Yes, we killed things. They might have killed me too, but only once. Nice. Once is acceptable. You do it all the time, Mojo Master? You farted when you came in. I saw it. All of us, it's one of those kind of parties. It is. Welcome, Raiders. Yes, yes. I'm with Jamesicus Maximus from the audience. I said I needed a tank, so we brought one. From eBay, I'm joking. It's his tank. It's mega. We are demonstrating, as we were yesterday as well, less champion points. Fuck off shit traits. But the new and updated Infinite Archive specific version of the ever popular Lazy Sorc. This version is adjusted for this content. The other one's fine in it. You don't have to change anything if you don't want to. We've been using it for months. But if you want to take advantage of the new version, this is bonkers. Been farming Cinder since you mentioned the heavy tech build of the Sorc. The Lazy Sorc? Yeah, it's on the body on this build. But if you put Infinite Sorc in the chat, the video's there. That's a really long message. Message to the stream. Oh, shit. The stream's very choppy, and on my phone I have some things to say in a sentence and word structure just gets completely chopped up. It's like listen to McDonald's speak on a box. Don't know if it's because of my phone, but would just thought you should know smartphone service on stream doesn't seem to work very well. Other people are not having issues. So change your quality settings. That was a really long way to go about it. All you need to say is I'm on mobile, my stream is choppy, and I would have said turn your quality down. Could be to do with your internet, your connection, your phone, or the quality settings. Twitch loves to push stuff into a higher quality than a device can handle generally, so you might have to turn it down a bit. Outside of that, you're not getting any lag from my end, because at the moment I haven't had any frames drop at all. Hopefully that fixes it. Hope you're all having a great evening. Fantastic stream as always, Zai. Thank you, Ennis. Much appreciated. Sounds like T-Mobile. Change the quality settings down. Correct. I don't know how to change my settings. There's a little cog somewhere on your screen where you can change the quality. Maybe saying it to 720 or something like that. When I used to stream in 4K because the capture card is a 4K card. I used to stream directly in 4K. That was fine for me. It was fine for YouTube. But on Twitch, it was forcing people's phones to go into the 4K setting by default, even if they didn't have 4K accessibility or quality, and it made everyone's screen go black. So I toned it down a bit so that people wouldn't have that issue, but some people still have it. But it was because their accent's connected to the section of London's eyes in. Dear oh dear. I'm not in London. I mean, if you're from Costa del America land, I'm apparently not very far from it. But if you live in England, I'm fucking miles away. I could have used another buff there. Yes, what did I get? Oh, shit. That would be great on Status Pro, but it's not. Stupid buttons. I tried to avoid an AoE then and ran straight into one. At least it wasn't Windows button this time. Heavy pop. Love Swiftgale, that's fucking insane, but they didn't let me have it this time. Donald doesn't live in London, he lives in Chicago today. Totally not made up. Definitely not made up. Thank you, getting the setting down, 2160. Now I can hear you properly. Nice! Yeah, you had it way too high. Ferocious Strikes is great for the bleed, but Scorching Support is amazing for the ground stuff. We're taking it. That's a very hard trade-off, but we kind of need them both. Loot Goblin. I've already looted it. 720p, what I had. Strange. Well, again, it depends on your personal device. It depends on your internet quality, your service, all the rest of it. There's lots of different variables that we could go over for days. But generally speaking, if you just tone it down by one setting, it's normally fine. It's because phones love to put Twitch on the highest possible quality that the phone can handle or higher. It's just a default system thing. I have to change it sometimes when I'm watching mics because it forces things onto a higher quality setting. Not that it can't handle it. The internet's fucking phenomenal, but Twitch is twitchy sometimes. Need to go for dinner and get it ready. Have a great stream. Enjoy the Infinite Archive. Thank you very much, lady. Massively appreciated. Thank you again for the roast. For the roast? For the raid? For the roast? Who gave me shit today? Whoever that was is is making Lady cop it instead. Thank you for the raid. Words are really hard at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's only 1. It's even harder when it's 1. We need another shout out for Lady in the chat, by the way. If you're not following Lady Supernova already, make sure you do it on the way out. And leave cake. Because we need it. Rules, right? Rules are rules because they are. It's about as circular logic as you can get, but it's also true. Stop it. Rip. Look at the beer and cake.
No enemies left upright.
Whew. Need to get off stream soon. My stomach's giving me fucking shit for sitting in the chair for too long. Been in it all bloody day. Have to rest. Even though I can't, because I'm hyper-focusing on loads of stuff at once. Which is weird. Who farted? Vamp, thank you very much. Still got build videos to do. Did you know, by the way, there's a Warden build today that went live on Patreon for early access supporters that only they can see? You will be able to see it on YouTube, but not yet. Thank you for the chicken attack. There's a brand new Warden. I'm not telling you anything about it, but you will see it for free, live for the whole world on Thursday on YouTube, unless you have the Patreon perk where you can see early access videos, in which case, shh, it's a secret. People who pay for the perk are the only ones that are allowed to know about it, but it is there. You can see it now. So you can prepare for it before everybody else can. Ooh.
Hello there.
Hello there. Brief spoiler for those that are paying attention. After that one is a Templar, and that's all you are allowed to know. Hey, big boys on me. Thought it was a spell fucker. It's not. Spell fucker's in the corner. On me, obviously. Whoa! Spell fucker juice on the ground. How dare you? You see how far his heavy attack went? What the hell? Meow. You keep giving me Archival Worldness. I don't have any world skills on.
To make your choice before traveling to the next wing of the archive.
James got Inkslayer. Did you only just get that, or did you have it already? Oh, Exsanguinate. Nice. Whatever this is dead. Yeah, definitely. Want to buy a taunt? Thank you. He landed in my fire, so that actually worked out. Oh, shit. He's hitting really hard now. I'm staying the fuck away from him. Shield heals are insane. You don't want to step in that fire. Where do you get live wire? Clockwork City or Guild Traders? Yes, correct. Or you could just look for it. Put Infinite Sorc in the chat. There's a written guide attached to the description, and in the written guide, the information's linked there. It's very expensive on Guild Traders right now, so Clockwork City. Yes. Also on the website, while you're there, if you go to the search bar on zynogaming.com and put curated as the word, that will send you to the old news article about curated drops where it's listed where things drop. So Overland has rules, Dungeons has rules, depending on the dungeon, etc., etc. But Overland rules for jewelry, weapons, and armor are all explained there, so you can actively go out for specific pieces. Just went back and forth between the two world bosses until I got the staff and jewelry. It didn't take long. It won't. It will take fuck all time at all. Last and harm up to 37% now. That's insane. But with the Lazy Sorc and Easy Sorc being so very, very, very popular, I don't doubt that this one will also be popular amongst those users, and it will be tried out by them because it's new. That also means that you are likely to find lots of people taking advantage of the market. So they will inflate the prices since it's tradable. Also, James, you might want to taunt that. Thanks for the work, Zai. I'm out. Good night, everyone. Maurice with a super chat on YouTube. $5. Thank you very, very much indeed. You're an absolute legend. Beer and cake in that chat. Much appreciated. I got slapped by the boss. He hit me for, well, everything. 39k. I don't even have that much health. Bastard head. Rip. So. Good effort. But if your health is going down at a rapid rate, stop resin me. It's not worth it. Windy Bollocks killed us. Our first official death. Never mind. Did I read that? Yes, I did. Beer and cake. You've got emotes from Slay. I'm sure of it. James, you know the big guy. He punched me. You ever really played anything other than Infinite Archive since it came out? Yeah, loads of stuff. We actually did trials like fuck the other night. And loads of dungeons. Sorry, food ran out. While rezzing? While taking loads of damage and stupid? That's unfortunate. In fact, good call, because mine's going to run out in 29 minutes.
Drinks all around.
No more XP scrolls. Fuck it, I don't care. Let's go, let's go. I've got to go soon anyway. It's actually a pretty solid run. Good buffs as well. Laser Talk is absurdly popular, and yes, it's a crap build, which makes bad players because one guy on Facebook said. Yeah, and also those one guy types are the ones that will go around Clockwork City, farming the fuck out of the gear that you want in order to inflate the prices for you, to capitalize on the fact that you want it, while telling you you can't use it. Spoiler, I saw one of someone I know who doesn't want people to use this stuff
Drinks all around.
sell a staff the other day, well, yesterday, on the day that this went out, on console, for 500k. No, it's not what they're worth. They're worth whatever you're willing to pay for it. But the inflation has already started from some individuals, so be careful. Get stuff cheap and change the trait. If not, go bloody farm it. It won't take you long. World bosses respawn every 5 minutes. So it's pretty damn quick. Uh-oh. He's bleeding for a long, long time. It's a big, big duration on that now. I've got 6 seconds on burning. Oh, fuck, tank down. Atro's about to be ready. Stunned. No. I can't get you, James. Too busy killing stuff. Don't get up. I'll res you because it's quicker. Oh, he got up anyway. Boom. Like bloke is watching me. He's got his own banhammer just for Slayer.
They make your fights more interesting. Don't waste them.
That was a nasty combination of trash. They're horrible. Damage is insane though. Still, even at this point, but we haven't had any real big damage bonuses for quite some time. It scales really well, along with its simplicity. Like, I get hit, big zap. I hit stuff, big fire. Both of them contribute towards status effects and area of effect. Everything fucking dies. Flame chopper is burning on you. Concussion on you. I just leave him. Just melty. Give him a heavy attack. Oh dear. Bear in mind, they've got like 1 million health. They're not small. How much have they got? Just short of 1 million? 834. One heavy. Couple of free spammables, dead. Observer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Stop it. You still fighting things? Oh, my bad. Battle Cat, he's got to die fast. And he will. Oh, he's down. Concussion in area of effect. Nothing stands a chance. Look at that. I'm not going to do anything. Just the Atro doing his job. Look at this shit. Concussion. Here, way higher than the Atro itself. The Atro hits are nice, but it's not the lightning from that does the damage. It's the constant area of effect concussion every 2 seconds. Mad. Again, you got to build for it. Otherwise you won't get it. That's why when you see something with a side effect, you have to consider how that will affect your build rather than just not seeing a damage stat on it. I've been watching your videos for a while, man. Thanks for reteaching me and getting my love back for the game. You are most welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the game still. Or again. Dude, it's in such a good spot at the moment. It's fucking great. The combat changes that they've been working on for the last 3 years, like bit by bit by bit, are finally starting to come together. Literally game changing. And Infinite Archive, quite frankly, is some of, if not the best content they have ever fucking added, in my opinion. Yes, the trials and dungeons are still relevant as fuck and amazing, but I absolutely love this place. So much freedom of choice in the game as it is, but you can further explore that in here. Quite a lot. Luke Goblin, don't you dare backseat game Equalizer gaming. Otherwise, I'm telling your mum. Luke Goblin's dead anyway. Dead. D-E-D. Dead. That's how you say it in Equalizer gaming. I don't even know where the fuck he is. Evaporated. Fuck him. It's timed out Equalizer for 1 second. You've got a long time to think about what you've done. 1 second. Increase healing done is quite nice. Stam recovery, I've already got one, and more boss damage. Not actually. See this here? You do more damage to bosses. On this build, that is not necessary at the moment. Obviously, in like double figure arcs, you might want it, but at the moment, not relevant at all. So far, not one focused efforts. That sucks, dude. That actually sucks. Put the hammer down, Michael. Boing. Before anyone gets confused about the bants in the chat, they know each other. They go for walks on the beach and everything. Okay, they don't, but they know each other. Equalizer Gaming is actually responsible for the guild hall on Xbox NA. He has a shrine to RNGesus. Short walks? Yes. Really short ones. They basically go to the chippy and that's it. Oh, Equalize will get it. Mike won't. Mike will because he's going to have an educated guess, but other people at the back are like, what's a chippy? Chip shop. What do they sell? Chips. We don't actually have many of those left. Riansu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. He tries to hold my hand, but my cat-like reflexes win out. Oh, it's good when people play along. Oh, dear. One day, Equalizer, one day. Watch out! Oh, shit, I went to interrupt and failed miserably. Flame Chopper. Guaranteed off balance without fail. Get out of there, you noob. Sickle. I'm going to have to kill that because I can't get anywhere near it to interrupt it. Nope, I got it. I love it when the druid stops everyone from being hurt. Don't worry, I've got this. I don't got this. Yeah, I do. Spell fucking needs to die. Let's single him out from all the way over there. Don't worry, James. I've got this. Oh, they're dead. Shop that sells Chris. No, that would be dumb. That's called a newsagent's. Swift Gale. Yes. We should get a secret. Give me a secret. Give me a secret. Give me a secret. Bastard. I need to hand in the bonus so I can get the extra life. All these chippies are replaced over there. If you say chippy, I don't mean talking like a baby about food because that's dense as fuck and it's really annoying. But that's generally a word used for a fish and chip shop. But when people use the term differently, that makes me cringe. Like when you have boiled eggs, right? If they're runny ones, you might have egg and soldiers or whatever. It's boiled eggs, it's boiled eggs. It just depends on how long you cook them as to how they come out. But when someone goes, dippy egg, you're a dippy fucking egg. I can't stand it. It sounds so babyish. What, because you dip stuff in it? It's a dippy egg, really? Stop it! As if you're triggered, bro. As if you had to point it out. It's like when people are trying to teach their babies to talk. And they talk like a baby. Guess why it's not learning very fast? Because you're teaching it wrong. Stop it. It's mum, not mum. That's just you having a fucking fit. Oh, you know already? Lonely Girl knew that anyway. She already knew. She didn't need me to tell her. I knew that because I figured that out through your username. I figured out that you already knew stuff. Go me. Exsanguinate? That'll do. Boss round. Equalize the game and spat his fucking tea out. Guaranteed. Oh, secret. Yes! Easy buff. Talk to this. Pick up this. That should be achievement. Maybe not. 30 years of Coronation Street in my house and British TV. You learned stuff. So, what should I call my egg soldiers and dipped in? They're boiled eggs, dude. It's either hard-boiled eggs or not. You can't say dippy egg unless you're 5. Oh, we've got Rakat. I can't use another buff, apparently. Why have I got aggro? I disagree. Just like in the trial, get on the pad. Unlike the trial, both of you can stand on it. My Flame Aura wasn't quite overlapping him. He's not even going to get to 2 pads. Arc 6 almost up. Oh, I should have blocked. My bad. Egg and soldiers. Not eggy soldiers. They're only eggy soldiers after you've dipped the fucking things. Equalize the game. And why are yours eggy already? So when he lands, block. I need that. Dippy eggs forever. Right, you're banned. You're banned forever, Glenn. Except you're not. But imagine how that feels now that you are. Fantasy banned. Come on, come on. I don't really care what people say as long as they don't say it to me. Don't need that. They keep giving me this. They keep trying to make me take this over other shit. I'm getting pap bonuses. Do you faux fresh bread and butter on toast? Do I what? Can we try again? You got Samsung'd. Do you faux fresh bread and butter or toast? What's faux? Oh, do toast all day. You mean for fucking eggs? Toast. Because otherwise, if you just use bread, it's too squashy and it'll fold up in the egg. It's got to be none of that soggy toast shit either. Only toast makes a soldier. Just correct. Equalize the game and is correct at something for once. Unlike Glenn, who we'll be having words with after the show. Bread and butter with a crust cut off. No! That's soggy as shit. You are 5! I knew it. I knew you were 5. You can never tell because of the usernames. You have to be careful not to swear in front of small people. If you're 5, you're allowed. Been known to happen. Samsung tests everybody's ability to speak. Even if you spell it completely correct and press enter, it will change it. The infuser didn't get interrupted. That's why we heard a fart. Who did the fart? Glenn farted. Knew it. That's all those soggy soldiers with your eggs. How do you dip soggy bread? I can't believe you left me with an enraged room, dude. I don't like it. Thank you for the fart. Wanker farted. That's awkward. 3 people in the chat know exactly what went through my head, and it went upside down and came out the other end, and it's not being said. You're making me want eggs and soldiers. Now, I had eggs earlier. We had omelets, like 6 fucking eggs. It was mega. Absolutely mega. Felt like Kingpin. I wouldn't say a word. Oh, no. That's too easy, and it's not that kind of stream. What does he mean? Nothing. I'll tell you when you're older. Glenn's in the chat. I can't say it. Young ears. Hades, thank you for the sub. Oh shit. Love jump block. Thank you very much for the sub. You're an absolute legend. You've been here 13 months. You must like it here. You're not allowed to like it here. Facebook said so. Apparently I'm disrespectful to my fans. I am rude. And just generally not a nice person. So you can't like it here. You're not allowed. Fun Please said so. Wow, 30 months. You're a legend. When mummy and daddy, you know what? Never mind. Yep, I didn't even try. I considered it, and then I thought, you know what? That's going to go south as fuck very, very quickly. Don't worry, I'm bringing the melee stuff into you so you can grab them. They would chase me a little bit. A little bit of pee came out. Anger is best said with an English accent. It is. It's rare to hear anyone in the US actually use it because it is British slang anyway. But it is just one of those words that has to have a certain twang to it. Aussies can get away with it. Same goes for twat as well. I'm very aware of how people in the US say it. But it's wrong. The first time I ever first time I ever heard it from someone that speaks with a Americaland accent, I thought they were being cute. I thought they were trying to say what, but putting a T at the beginning just to be cute because the internet does that to some people. I thought that was what they were doing. So they're like, twat? Oh yeah, twat. No, they meant twat, but they say it differently. I thought you were just being a snobby English person taking the piss. Apparently not. I learned something. I'm fucking sweating, man. It's proper hot. Don't use your t-shirt. That's grabbish. I don't give a fuck. I'm drinking council pop. Why do I care? But I rarely hear people say wanker in the US. But my old producer when I was a concept artist, you might know this dude actually. I'm gonna name drop. Haha. He won't mind. Good friend of mine, Paul J. Alessi, who is the musty dude with the long hair in the video Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, TLC. I know that guy. He was my producer when I was a concept artist, and he spoke to me so much on comms almost every day while we're doing artwork for this particular movie that we're working on at the time, which I can't mention. He spoke to me so much that he was actually picking up the words, and he could say wanker and twat perfectly. He's full on born and bred fucking New Yorker, and he ended up saying wanker and twat perfect. So, you can be converted. It can happen. That's the thing. When it comes to accents, you pick up what you're used to or what you hear all the time, rather than necessarily where you're from.
I command you, show yourself.
That was the wrong buff. Damn it. Twat wanker. Oh dear. 100%. That's where people get confused. Like, I don't know where you're from. Like, some of your words sound like you come from here. Some of them sound like you come from here. That's because I speak to people from all over the fucking place. Not just face to face, but online as well. But with a long A, short means two different things. Yes, it does. It actually does. It's really confusing. Well, not for us. It's confusing for other people. If you say set with a hard T, you don't like that person. Unless you're doing it with a smile. Or you're just frustrated about the situation. Maybe you do like them, but you just want to overemphasize the fact that you're frustrated. Love that Cat and Chris have a swag mode. Mix is acceptable to post. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, because he's from the UK. That's why I give him shit about Greg's all the time, because he can't have it there. I mean, everyone uses the word... The C word? I use it all the time, dude. Greeting, insult, whatever. But I lessen that one on stream. But in America, women hit you in the pant. They do here sometimes as well, but not so much. It's a very commonly used word here. It's not something you just walk up to a fucking primary school and say. Although half of them will probably say it anyway. But it is a universal word for both UK and Australia for multiple different things. Don't be dead! No! Tank down! I will save you. Dragon's gonna come down in about 7.5 minutes, so we're good. Hi there, I'm new. Drain, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. C-word is a term of endearment in Australia and the UK. Correct. I actually have a friend that if you don't call him that, he doesn't like you. He tests people's mannerisms, I guess, by seeing whether they'll insult him or not. If he is insulted by you, he likes you. If you don't have the balls to insult him, you're a dick. Simple as that. It's just one of those people. And that's not uncommon in the UK either. I think we just swear a lot. Posh people swearing are hilarious. I actually love posh people that swear. Because, believe it or not, they do a lot, just not publicly. Hugh Grant swearing is fucking hilarious. There was, I think it was 2022 or 2023 show on Netflix, and it was on normal TV as well, about how shit the year was. Can't remember what the hell it was. Something like Glad It's Over or something or other. And he was playing the role of this stuck-up, snobby Englishman. And someone asked him something really fucking stupid. And instead of him responding politely, he just went, "Oh, do fuck off. That will kill me. That stuff is hilarious." I use it all the time as my girlfriend is 50-50 on it. My other half will use it as much as I do. The trouble is, if you're genuinely offended by stuff like that, and it's not aimed to be offensive, it's just used, then the problem's you. You know when someone is trying to insult you and when they're not. And if they're not trying to insult you, and you make it all about that, you're just diverting the main flow of the conversation to make yourself feel better. It's poo. You don't have to say it. Just found out that somebody sent me a whisper, but they blocked me from communication with them. I don't know how old this is, but I guess it's their loss. Correct. It is their loss. Now you'll never know. Other people are the worst for swearing. Of course they are. Where do you think the younger people get it from? I mean, if you are brought up on all types of humor, especially a heavy dose of Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, your vocabulary is not going to be anything less than colourful. It's their fault. No, it's not. Just parents swore, everyone around me swore, I swear. It depends on how you use it. Using it in conversation and using it to deliberately be vulgar are two different things. Mine is in conversation all the time. It flows with the way I speak. It's just part of it. It's just tricky when I get put on Bethesda streams. I've got to fucking turn it off. That's really hard to do. I was on K-Pal's stream for 3 hours, which was a really fun stream. And I was really mindful that her audience is different to mine. I had to be really careful not to drop too many swears. Question for the class, how useful are Nightblades? As useful as any other class in the game if you like them and can use them. Is this still on PTS? No, this is live. We also just got killed by fucking McForearms. Rip! Thank you for the rip emote. Or sound. Did correctly see word has the same effect as a slap in the face. Yep. Or as a really, really welcoming hi. Again, it's the way that you direct it. Mother is bad. She swears when she's not supposed to. Turn around, throw an L in there, and she was asked for that at a barbecue. Oops. I'm Q2000. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm getting off here in a minute because I've running out of time and I forgot that I'm supposed to be getting off here to go and start my day off for tomorrow, which won't be a day off because I've got to be up fucking early. Got to take my dad to some car people I know to get his MOT done because the last person that did it was an absolute shit canoe. Careful. And these guys are solid, so they're going to do it instead. These make a really good Rojo healers and great ninja builds, but hard to play as a DPS for some people. Well, it depends on what you use. If you try to utilize all the complex stuff instead of making stuff simple for you, then of course you can make it really difficult, but you don't have to. There are some very, very simple and incredibly effective Nightblades on my channel, which aren't complicated in the slightest. And any that do have any complications are explained in such a way that you will be able to digest them. However, Nightblade changes have changed the game for Nightblade users, especially the Legion Strikes. Legion Strikes is fucking mad. Put YouTube in the chat if you're on Twitch. Failing that, if you're on YouTube, go to my main channel page, and it's one of the most recent videos uploaded regarding the Nightblade. The changes are absolutely phenomenal. So I would encourage you to watch that first before you make your decision about whether you think they're difficult or not. That has been very helpful. I was just thinking the game is an easy class. No, it's just a case of how difficult you make it for you. No, she asked for it in the barbecue. She wanted a dildo rail, but she's a ditto rail, but she said dildo instead. Okay, fair. Or you watch too much of a Brit streamer, so you start using their slang and accents. I mean, that's the same in movies as well. If you watch the same movie too much, you'll reference it all the time, or you'll say some of the words. Everybody does that. People adapt or chameleon to their situation. Some people more than others. Some people do it as a trigger. Some people do it naturally, and other people force it. The forced ones are the uncomfortable ones. As per usual, I have to change a lot of my characters a bit. Wouldn't mind it, but I have 20, and my Sorc is always my favorite. 20 characters to change is a lot, but I mean, at least it gives you something to do in the game. I agree, around the first 2 new dungeons about checking my Nightblade morphs, and they all changed. I was like, is this update 35? The DPS is crap again. No, the DPS wasn't crap then either. It was just too much missold information. People didn't understand that that was a pivotal point in the 3-year roadmap they had for combat changes. It had to be done, and it was very impactful to what we have now. It was a necessary update, but people will complain about fucking anything. But no, the Nightblade stuff is really good. Legion Strikes no longer has to be activated. You just have it on either bar. You constantly get health back, you constantly get resources back, or the other morph is constantly more health back with no resources. But if you activate it, you get a huge burst to your stamina and magicka at the cost of health. So yes, as long as your health is up and you can keep up a hop, you can basically spam the skill to never run out of resources. It is insane. So handy. Nightblades have shit resource management. No, you have shit resource management. And you don't utilize the other effects that they have at the same time. However, the default resource management is now from one skill, alongside other stuff that you might want to use, has been enhanced dramatically. It's really good. The risk versus reward of it is basically strapping a NOS tank to Dark Deal. Except instead of trading off one resource for the other, you just trade your health. If you've got Swallow Soul running, giving you a heal once every second, at the same time as spamming once a second to get your resources back from Legion Strikes, you basically can't die and all your resources are free. Usually accidentally spam the wrong button multiple times. That happens. I'm offended by that. Be offended. People complain about everything. Mike is always offended. That's how it works. Who did a raid? Trass, you're a legend. Thank you very, very much. I am leaving very soon, but we are going to welcome in the raiders. Thank you very much indeed. Hopefully you had a mega stream. Get a shout out in that chat, please. How do I say that? Trass the Tarask? Is that how I say it? Or Taraski? Tarasku? I never get names right. Your name is Trass or Trace. I don't know. Welcome in anyway. It's okay, I offend myself. Don't do that. Fun Police will tell you off for it. How dare you offend yourself? Someone should do something about that. Trass. It's trash hat. Trass. The Tarask. I did say it correct the first time. I'm not even going to try that again. I'm going to stick to trash. It's easy. Okay, Trass without the H. We actually have someone that joins the stream all the time that is called Trash. And we have a couple that join the stream all the time, like 2 streaming people. They're a duo for streaming who call themselves Trash because it's Try and Ash. So that's confusing. What did you do in your stream? Was it amazeballs? Did you kill everyone in the back of the face? These are the things we really need to know. I have trouble with weaving. My arthritis doesn't help. If you want help with that, put beginner in the chat. There's a guide there in the beginner series for how to get good series, which will help you understand light and heavy attack weaving. And I can guarantee that you will fully control global cooldowns on your heavies if you watch that video. You will never fail it again. An amazing housing stream. Some of the houses tried to kill me and the back of the face. Ooh, sneaky houses. Every single one of them blew your mind. Can testify. Press had an amazing stream. Do you do like a competition for housing and shit? Or just housing in general? Housing is insane. Some people make the craziest fucking stuff. Wish I had the time for it, but I don't. And even then, I'd be like, oh, look at this. It's amazing. And I'd look at somebody else's house and go, mine's shit. Spin it. One of my guilds running an open community contest, Divine Design Alliance and NA. Nice. I do watch some of those things sometimes. They're pretty good. Couldn't use your housing builds to beat content though. I mean, you could fling a house at a boss if you really wanted to, if you could pick up a house. But I'm yet to see that being done. How you doing, by the way, Crimson? Welcome to the stream. I know you. You see that imp? He nearly killed me in the face. As being old, my reactions aren't very quick. You need Lazy Sorc all day long. Your reactions don't need to be quick on that, apart from mechanics, obviously, if you need to move fast. Everything is simplified, so you take less time trying to figure out your rotation and your button pressing, and more time just moving out stupid. And some amazing puzzle setups, to be fair, like meter measurements in the floor and AoE skeletons. Yeah, there's a lot of rigging, but it looks fucking cool. You use Lazy Sorc? Okay, problem solved then. Brilliant. In which case, Diana, you need to see the new Lazy Sorc, this one. The old one is perfectly fine for all content. Don't worry, it hasn't gone anywhere. In fact, it got buffed by default, with status being more damage now, and obviously the damage shield giving you a heal. However, this is the Infinite Archive specific version for this arena. So, make it. You're gonna love it. Thanks for the guild invite. Nice. That's gonna die in a minute anyway. We'll leave it there. Read that. Lazy Bones. Nice. Thank you for the link. And the guilds I run is holding a scavenger hunt at the player's house. That's pretty cool. Creativity is what it's all about in housing, builds for characters, etc. Is this game. You are so right. Love your logic and stream. Thanks. Pug King, you're a legend. And you're welcome. I do have to go soon. But, I've got Magical Madness, so I need to blow the room up. Big boy at the back. Get wrecked. Nice try. Guaranteed off balance and dead. I can actually leave him. He's just going to die in the corner. I know how much the dots are going to do, so I know he doesn't stand a fucking chance. Same with this dude here. Heavy, pop, leave him. He will die. But I don't want to spam him. Probably older than your dad. Depends. Should never ask a lady her age. How old are you? We're on the subject. Why can't I ask? Bear in mind, I've spoken to, seen, and interacted with people in this community that have almost like a 90-year age gap. You're 70? You're a little bit older than my dad. Dad is 65 this year, so he's currently 64. And you don't know who he is anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ah. Also, he doesn't care. Thanks for the stream anyway. Didn't mean to run off again. No, you didn't. You're absolutely fine. Trigger my smart speaker. Alexa, Zai, you just gave a current weather. Oh, they can hear me? Alexa, play fart sounds. You're welcome. I did that one Christmas because I always stream on Christmas Day for 1 hour to say thank you to everyone supporting all year round because I'm such an asshole. And I set off everyone's Alexas on Christmas Day. That was fucking brilliant. The chat just erupted when you know who had them because they just fucking kicked off in the chat. Read that already. Read that already. Excellent, I caught up. Jesus Christ, I'm dying. You're welcome. Keep it running and respond to her. And eventually, this is true. Eventually, she will say, would you like to buy the Extreme Fart Package? That does exist. When I found out, it almost killed me. I could not stop laughing. I don't care. Farts are funny. Especially when Alexa's sitting there going... That was a wet fart. She does do that. Try it. You'll thank me. Tell me if you want to hear a ripping squeaky fart. She will say stuff like that. Don't be drinking anything at the time because it will fucking choke you. This did 238k DPS. Get in. You didn't even throw that thing. Cheers. Oh my fucking god. I told you. I'm not full of shit. It happens. It's true. You just learned something new. There you go. We got an extra life. Normally I would take that, but I can't because I have to leave. I stepped in at the wrong moment. Wet fart. What the hell? How you doing, Ian? Welcome to the stream. I'm nearly done, dude. Play that during the next work meeting. Do it. It's hilarious. Oh, man. Right, what am I doing? This shit. We could go on for a very long time, but I have to leave soon. And we're not going to have another 5-hour fucking stream. Educative stream about Alexa. Love it. See? I mean, not everyone knows how to use it effectively. Some people are like, Alexa, turn the lights off. Lazy prick. Make her fart. It's more funnier. Much more better. Get your grammar out. I love that when people sit there and go, oh, get your grammar out, bro. Shall we talk about the way you used an abbreviated word incorrectly? Because we're not related? No, we shan't. So let's just fuck around, shall we? What the fuck, a unicorn fart? Dude, I told you. She will go on for hours. You will absolutely wet yourself. Be careful. It will hurt. The fart package. Oh, you'll pee yourself so hard you'll rip your pants. Set up a routine to make it fart when the lights come on and off. Do that. Yes. How about your doorbell? When someone holds it for too long, instead of ding dong, it just goes. Do you want to shut the fuck up? Nope. You have to say, Alexa, shut up. That's really comfortable. Oh dear. Did you, when I said it, did you expect it to not be a real thing? That was brilliant. Good timing. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, I've got loads of aggro on the big ones. Druid. Has to die. Ah, shit. These are all over the place, dude. Bring them in. My face is leaking. I'm crying so damn hard. Apologies. I'm actually not sorry. Dude, I've got all the aggro. You gotta go have to grab some. Thank you. He's panicking. Don't panic. Bro, stop saying it, Alexa. You're literally setting my fridge off. You have to turn the stream down. Or while it's still really, really loud, we can take advantage of this. Alexa! Say 100, 100, 100, 100 in Welsh. You are welcome. Shut your kids' ears. That's not new, but it's still funny as fuck. What do you do in your spare time? What do you think? I don't even have an Alexa in my house. I just set everyone else's off. Such a child. Mighty Bash, let's go. You're Juffy! James, while leaving in a minute, you're finally Juffy. Let's go. Oh my fucking god, I can't believe it just happened. Oh shit. I can't believe you've not heard it. That's brilliant. They get worse, but I'll save them for another day. I can't believe James is actually Juffy now. Finally. Got to mention that earlier as Welsh was wondering if you knew. Of course. And a lot more than that. I'm not going to share them all, though. People will end up suffocating themselves with laughter. And that doesn't feel good. Inside every adult man is a 5-year-old boy that giggles at the word fart. Fart is funny. And it's not just males. Everyone finds farts funny. Excuse me. Only moody people don't find farts funny. I love that. Someone hears a fart. Oh, it's disgusting. You've never farted ever. Okay. Newsflash, you're gonna die soon. Because if you don't fart ever, you've got so much built up, you are going to explode. So stop making excuses and laugh at it. It's funny. I've said this before on stream, but I'll say it again, just for those that didn't hear it. My dad was a bastard for that when I was younger. We were actually in a... I've explained the story before, but we were in a supermarket. And my mum was standing next to him at the till. And he dropped one really fucking loud. And he looked at her, just went... It's all right. I'll take the blame, because it's not very ladylike. And then straight face got on with packing the bags. That was funny as fuck. People who don't fart have shitty ideas, pretty much. They would hate my house then. That's all we do in the mornings and the weekends, blame the grandson. We tell everyone that the ducks are out. The ducks. How did your mum not shank him? She found it funny. He got one of those slap on the arm type things. But that was funny. Are we gonna kill this before it goes up? Ah, we fuck. Oh, at least it's Lady Belaine and not Thorn, because Thorn's bloody long. Bear in mind, by the way, people, we are not struggling at all with damage. Only one of us is a DPS, and I've only got 2 focused efforts. So there's shit canoes going, well, this is a fucking useless build. If you don't have any focused efforts, or if you only have 1 or 2 or 3, it's useless. Fucking is not. Apparently, it's useless until, like, arc 6 or 7. And it takes you that long to get them. I got it on the first arc. Except I used to fart on demand. That's dangerous. Best friend and I say, damn buzzards. My mother did something similar when she was walking up some stairs in a crowded area. That's funny. Extra life again. It's trying to offer me the extra life. Remember when I told you certain buffs will come up, and if you don't take it, it will keep trying to offer it? take the one you don't want, get rid of it so you get new stuff. I'm not going to take the extra life because we have to go in a minute. I can't sit in this chair for much longer because my guts are fucking killing me. Must need to fart. Playing barking spiders. That's funny. These have 1 million health now, so there's your bleed. There's your wall. There's your free spammable. Block that. Melt. Nope. Big pop. Has James got any focused efforts at all? I know he didn't have any earlier. Guaranteed off balance. More damage. Use. Not one? What the shit, dude? That is really unlucky. You've got my RNG. Oh, I hate the imps. Big lead. Keep blocking the whole time. That will pop and kill you. Are you on NA or EU? Currently on EU, but I play on every single server that exists. All of them. I've got hiccups. Infusser? I see you. That dude's gonna heavy attack me, isn't he? Nope. Stunned. Oof, that hurt. Oh, the infuser didn't get interrupted. Rip. I'm not trying to kite them, but if you walk backwards, the spread is a little bit easier to dodge. Even Nintendo Switch. Every server that exists. Smart ass. It doesn't exist, does it? Otherwise it would be yes. Sequential shield, sure. Even at this point, people, concussion, 26% of the overall damage, is doing 68k procs if you crit. Burden's doing 45k a tick. Chilled is doing 49k. All of the damage being done from the application of status on this particular setup is doing more than the actual build. The actual build is like tri-focus, wall of elements, light and heavy attacks. The Atro is doing way less than the concussion that it fires. It's brilliant. Splatting everything with no effort. So yeah, confirm monster weight glitch in Beddenvale, 4th run, 3 light, 1 medium, traded for a heavy before. Okay, that's fucked then. Definitely report it. See this here? Wall of elements guarantees them to be off balance. All of them. Concussion every 2 seconds. Pop. They're just melting. I'm not even doing anything. Get out. And again, they have 1 million health each. Then pop. He's gonna die, watch. Hit me. Big zap. Where's the zap? There it is. That'll go off once every 6 seconds, and the flame will go off once every 8. That's without the other skills. And without this. So the most focused efforts I've had on this while building it on PTS is actually 4. If you drop that Atro in the room, even on Arc 8, 9, or higher, everything fucking melts. And again, it's not the strength of the pet, it's the strength of the side effect. So fucking strong. And I just got heavy attacked by something that shouldn't have heavy attacked me. You suck feet, you Dramafra Blade Master bastard. Remember those 2-handers that are important? They fucking hit. Never mind. I could have dodge rolled it if I'd have seen it. I don't know if you know this, James, but those orbs in the middle of the room that need interrupting, if you don't interrupt them, they will get more and more and more and more aggressive. Too late. Never mind. Right, we're done anyway. Ah, we actually finished. Brilliant. We would have had an extra life, but 1, I didn't take it. We had another extra life, but 2, I didn't take the bonus. Because over here, I still have to buy it. So we could add 2 more to go, but I have to get off stream. Tex, I'm nearly done, dude. Thank you for the group, GG. James, that was solid, mate. Well done. Let's take this. Ooh, look. Books. You do know that on my main server, I'm going to have all of these on day 1. All of them. Every single fucking one. The whole book. Because I've got too many points. Right. Buff. Done. And I have all secrets on this server. Bear in mind, if you do pick up the extra thread bonus, you cannot activate it until your next run. You have to do anything. It's always there, but you can't use it until then. Best MMO, in your opinion, your content helps me so much. Do you have a favorite class? I don't have a favorite class, but I do play... I mean, I play them all, but I do have a main. My main character is a Dragon Knight. Put Toxic in the chat for the build. But I play anything. I don't have a favorite. I have to go. James needs beer and cake in the chat for being ballsy enough to join me on stream and doing a mega performance in front of you all, which is nerve-wracking as shit. Well done indeed. Everyone that watched, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it massively. And if you're not following on YouTube or Twitch, hit the buttons. They're free. Subs on YouTube are free. Memberships aren't. Subs on Twitch aren't free. Following is. That's fucked up, but the buttons are there. Put socials in the chat for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The website is zonagaming.com. Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. Also, put Infinite in the chat if you want the Infinite Archive, or Infinite Sorc if you want this new updated build. Failing that, I'll see you on Thursday, because tomorrow is no stream, because that's the only day off I get in the whole week, every week. I'll still be working all day, whatever. Bye-bye!
Winning. I love winnings. Drinks all around.
That the brothers on the rise now. Woo!